Tim, and a longtime Stern listener, big fan. I called in yesterday to talk about Robin. She's recently single, and I've been recently divorced, and I've been thinking maybe it might be nice to kind of come in and try to woo her, see if maybe we can't get a little summer heat going on. Howard was really nice and invited me to come in and give me a shot with Robin, so I brought a little gift basket for her, some items that I thought she might really appreciate. Some coffee in here, extra dark roast, so she can really be clean. And really hope she likes it.
So you really get Robin. You've brought things that you know she's been into in the past.
Yeah, I mean, I've been listening for a long time. I kind of met her a couple times outside the show. You know, we talked probably for like 2 minutes total in my whole life, you know. And I really feel like I've connected with her, you know.
What about Robin really gets you going?
She's really sexy. I mean, look at her. She's lost a lot of weight. She's really, you know, doing well. You know, very important black lady. I find that I'm a little attracted to black women, I have to say. I find it very, very sexy, very appealing.
Sim, I wish you good luck today. I hope this works out, man.
All right, thank you.
Marianne from Brooklyn, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hi.
Howard?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? It's not Marianne from Brooklyn.
Oh, okay. It said Marianne from Brooklyn. But go ahead. Marianne from Delray Beach, Florida.
Beach.
Okay.
Hey, Howard, I have a friend who's up there, and I think that he would do much better than the Sim as far as a date with Robin.
Oh,
and
yeah, the Sim is coming by today.
Oh, it's
yeah, but
today?
my friend looks like Nick Lachey, and I think she should have a choice.
Yeah, well, there's time for that. Let the Sim have his shot. Don't try and piss all over him. It was his idea to come down here and date Robin. Although I was reading some note from the Sim, and he claims he looks like Shuli, which I don't know.
Oh, then why don't I just date Shuli? Why do I have to date the Sim?
Why would you claim that?
I don't know if he claimed it or somebody claimed it.
Howard, you know, the Sim is here.
Oh, he is.
Ooh.
Oh, really?
My prince is here?
What was that letter, Gary, where they said the Sim looks like Shuli? But I saw his picture. He didn't look like Shuli.
But I heard Will pre-interviewing him yesterday. It was really funny. Like, you just hear one side of the conversation. And I guess he was talking about, these are his words, that he looks very Jewy. And
he said he's an 8, but if he didn't look so Jewy, he'd be a 10.
Oh.
Right.
He's very Jewy.
You are Jewy.
Well, he's pretty lucky he's as handsome as Shuli. Shuli's a pretty hot dude. I'm not a girl, but I can't imagine a girl could keep her hands off Shuli. You know?
Yeah, I only do it out of professionalism.
Are you attracted to Shuli?
We'll take that as a no, Robin? Or?
Oh, Shuli's gorgeous.
Right. Shuli looks like one of those kids with aging disease.
Yeah, he looks, not only does it, but he looks sick in some way.
Yeah. Looks like he's on chemo and
Yeah.
maybe he's in remission.
He's yellow.
You're waiting for his hair to grow back?
He's like yellow looking.
You always wonder, when is the diagnosis coming in?
All right, Robin, let me bring in the Sim. He contacted us yesterday. He's a listener, of course. He's called in many times. And he's going through a divorce, or he is divorced, and he says he would be the right guy for you. And I said, what the fuck? Let's entertain him. Wait, I got to put my glasses on so I can see you, the Sim. Stand right there. Robin, are you looking at him?
I'm looking at the Sim.
Man, that's a white guy. Oh, yeah.
Why don't you have a seat?
The glasses are hey, he's not a bad-looking dude, the Sim. You're better looking than Shuli.
Yeah, why would he say he looks like Shuli? He doesn't look sick.
I know. What do you think, Robin? Could you be attracted to this? I mean, you haven't heard his personality, really, but...
Are you hear a personality?
Well, you know, you haven't heard him speak. Could you be attracted to this guy? I mean, okay, he's losing his hair. I see that, but that's no big deal.
Well, you know, you put him on the spot like this, and I don't know how to answer that question.
Sim, how you doing, pal?
Good, thank you.
Take some balls.
It's a great honor to be here for all of you.
It's one thing to call in and say you want to date Robin. It's another thing to like come in here. You're in a tie. You show some respect to her with this shirt and tie.
She's looking beautiful today, I have to say.
Right.
Thank you.
You could make the argument that he's as good looking or better looking than any man in this room.
Absolutely.
Right? I mean, sure.
He ain't bad looking. You know, it's a little weird to come down here and all that. You know, Robin could laugh, and I hear the nervous giggling over there. But you're nervous. I know.
I must be nervous every morning.
No, you're nervous right now. I know when love starts creeping in. What happens to
I
you?
brought a gift for you, Robin, by the way.
I see they're
brought
vegetables.
in some nice summer meats
right,
and vegetables.
you're very serious about this whole thing.
Some coffee.
Uh-huh.
extra
Thank you.
dark. So
Thank
you
you.
could get
Well, he's
rid of
trying to be
it.
funny. He brought a basket of meat and vegetables.
Okay.
He knows you like to masturbate with that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's the kind of humor I'm looking for.
That's a great first date.
Animate.
Yeah, that was a pretty bad move to Sim.
Oh, jeez.
Sim, are your intentions real here, or you just want to get on the show?
You just wanted to see the studio,
Well,
didn't you?
you know, listen, I'm recently divorced. Robin is, recently single, and I thought, hey, it might be fun to see if we can, get something going. Not necessarily anything serious or not, but hey,
Why not
with
anything
two
serious?
Single people. Well, who knows what might lead to what the future might bring.
All right, describe your date with Robin, what you would like to do on this date. Honestly, be honest and let's hear your fantasy.
I was thinking, maybe we might go out to a nice restaurant, say Nobu, something like that. I know that's popular with you guys, and then maybe.
Have you ever been to Nobu?
I haven't. No.
Do you like to eat fish? Robin likes fish.
Fish is good, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to eat.
Robin's
low
Nobu
carb,
appeal to you, sitting there across from Sim and eating fish?
I like Nobu.
You like Nobu. You don't like the Sim. I don't know if I do.
Not like him. I don't
no.
know him.
You don't know him.
No.
Would you like to get to know him? Would you like to go on a date with him?
There's nothing that says I should do that so far.
Right. Yes, Fred.
One quick way to find out, they should hug.
Get outta
No,
here.
she's not going to. Stop it, Fred.
You know what? I
there's always
used
a
to.
it's
I
always a
used to
physical
like
attract-
you. I used to
No,
like.
Fred, you're out of line. Please.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
You stay out of
I'm
this.
just trying to help level along.
Go
here.
argue with Amy
Help
Fisher.
love
Sorry.
along.
All right. Let's go to Ed, who wants to say hello. Ed in Buffalo, yes.
Yeah, I want to tell you, this guy's at Rocky's Rubber Room all the time, and he's got a lot of homosexual tendencies.
Have you ever been gay? Have you ever tried
no.
anything?
Are you on the DL? Huh?
No.
It's
My
Yeah.
name's on the New Yorker. Ask him, he knows.
yeah. This guy is creepy.
What
dude.
website are you on all
It's,
the time?
it's called Rocky's Rubber Room. A lot of the people who used to be on your Howard Stern bulletin board kind of
He's
migrated
the
there.
biggest fag on there.
Oh yeah.
The Sim is a fag?
Yeah.
What makes the Sim so faggy?
Oh, Artie, he's a super fan.
He shaves his whole body.
You love that, right, Robin?
What?
What is that,
Super
Ed?
fans.
He shaves his whole body?
Yeah.
Do you?
No.
Let me see your. Do you have body hair?
Sure, a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
All right. Jason, I tell you.
I've been advised by my people not to take my shirt off.
Are you sure your marriage is
without
over?
some money.
Are you sure your marriage is? I can't imagine
Yeah,
a woman
no,
leaving you.
we're divorced. Yeah,
You are
I know,
divorced.
can you imagine?
Well,
Did
that's.
the phrase Rocky's Rubber Room come up in the divorce quite a bit?
No, fortunately not.
What happened to your marriage?
There was a little 1-4-3 action, I think.
Your wife or you?
Her, I don't
had
like
an
to talk too
emotional
much about
friend?
it. There was probably some emotional friendships going on.
I see.
You know,
So your wife.
we were together 7 years. It was a long time. You were young when you get married. You're a little stupid. And
Howard,
Yeah.
make him show you his back.
His back? Why would we
Yeah,
want to
it's
see
full
his
of
back?
hair. It's like an ape.
Do you have a lot of back hair?
just a little.
A little bit of back hair.
Yeah, normal.
It's crazy. You got no hair on your head and you got
I
a
know.
ton of back hair.
It's very sad.
It's not fair.
I think Fred called that one yesterday. He said he probably has hair everywhere.
Yeah.
It's been a very powerful morning on the show today.
Sim, you're an annoying guy.
You think so?
Yeah, your Robin ain't going out with you.
No,
There's no
come on.
way. I mean, everything's like a monotone. What is it?
Oh, man.
Scott DePace from TV said that the segment would work a lot better on TV if Robin would go and sit next to him on the couch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that would be
that's
great.
not going to happen.
Guess what? Robin's only so devoted to television.
Who cares if this is a show?
There is a picture of the Sim on howardstern.com. Sim, I got to tell you something. You're not coming off great. I know this is a tough position. I could.
It would be, wouldn't it? You're on the spot. You're coming in trying to make a great first
I mean,
impression.
I didn't really expect to get to this point, from the whole thing.
If you're serious about Robin and you really want to say something, I'll butt out, pal, and I'll give you a couple of minutes here to talk to Robin. If you want me to, or if you're just bullshitting and just trying to get on the show.
No, sure. I would love to speak with her for a minute.
All right.
Robin.
Do you think this is the best possible place to do that?
Well, this was a
definitely.
shot. This was a shot.
I would really love to go out to dinner with you.
Why? Just because I'm Robin Quivers and on
Absolutely,
the show?
yeah. You're Robin.
Well,
you're a wonderful person.
That's very sweet of you.
And I'd like to take you out, and we may have a quiet dinner. Maybe afterwards, go to a little nightclub, quiet place. Maybe afterwards, we might go back to your place. I would really love to see all your photos hanging on the wall.
She does. She has beautiful photos of herself on the
Go back,
wall.
maybe smoke a little weed, get comfortable.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah.
When would you like to do this? Let's
What
go
part
now.
of this sounds great? Looking at the pictures of you on the wall?
All the quiet, because it's going to be really quiet.
So you like to smoke a little weed?
What?
I'm saying you said you'd like to smoke a little weed with her.
With for sure. Maybe,
Right.
with Robin, yeah.
Maybe loosen her up a little.
Yeah, exactly.
Do
Absolutely.
you ever change the volume of your voice, the Sim?
Oh, man, if I do, I'm going to start sounding all whiny and all and Jewy, so I try to...
Jewy.
it's, I don't know, how do you control it?
See, you say you look Jewy. I wouldn't know you're a Jewish
Really, you
guy.
don't think so?
No.
I've been
paranoid.
ID'd by people on the street and just come up and are you a Jew?
Really?
Ask me that, yeah.
I had him pegged as soon as he walked in.
Yeah.
You did already?
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
That's true.
Well, I don't know what's going on here, the Sim. The date you described, Nobu, I know Robin likes that. I know she likes to, she wouldn't mind going to a club.
I wouldn't.
No, you go to jazz clubs. You used to do that with Mr. X. I know what your story
Jazz
is.
club is one thing, but
Well,
I
maybe
don't know
that's-
about what he's talking about.
Techno club, I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
probably
definitely hip-hop,
dancing,
yeah.
Hip-hop,
right, dancing.
techno club.
I think you got the
Some
wrong
X,
girl.
Yeah.
Robin, I would like to go to a techno club with you.
And
Maybe
do some X.
then look at pictures of you and then smoke weed with
Take me
you.
back to your apartment so I can look over your things.
Hopefully you'll get wet and then I'll fuck you.
I'd love to watch you decompose in a 600-gallon drum.
I understand you have a picture of yourself on the wall. I'd like to stare at that while smoking weed with you.
And I don't do drugs of any sort, so it
too bad.
sounds like you know me very well.
Well,
I don't think we have much in common.
No,
Just listening to
really.
that description.
a little disappointed by
Well,
reception.
what did he get wrong? The weed? Okay, he didn't know.
It's optional. I mean, maybe some wine. Maybe like some red wine.
Ooh, very-
Yeah.
Hey, your ex-wife is on the phone this Sim.
Oh, good.
Ooh. Well, maybe she can plead your case for you a little better.
Yeah.
Claudia, you wrote us a note saying you had something to say about the Sim before Robin goes out with him. What do you have to say?
Oh, I just think that she should give him a chance. He's a really smart guy.
Then why did you cheat on him?
I didn't cheat on him. I'd like to rebut that fact. We just mutually drifted apart.
I just said it's a 1-4-3 kind of thing,
It was not a 1-4-3 kind of thing. We mutually drifted apart over the years after our daughter was born.
And you did not have an affair with a man?
There may have been a minor indiscretion, but it was nothing.
You banged another man while you were married.
No, I did not. Never happened.
Then what is the indiscretion?
Well, like the emotional friend, I guess.
You became close to a man,
I became close to a man. Yes.
but you never had sex with him.
No, not until after he and I separated.
There was a great story with her, and she was at a Reverend Bob comedy show one night. Sal was there, and this was a couple years ago, and she got a little tipsy at the show, and Sal kind of had some fun with her in the green room after the show.
Really?
Yeah.
Sal?
Sal, yeah. I don't know if he remembers it. It was probably like 2 years ago or so. That was a fun time, and there were pictures
kind
up
of
over
fun?
at Mark's for
What's
again.
Sal, what is
Fun
that?
time.
Sal.
Do you remember that, Sal?
What is this asshole talking about? What are you talking about?
Do you remember
I'll
that?
fucking knock you out right here. I'm not kidding. I'll fucking knock you
let's
out
go.
right here.
Let's go.
I will.
Hey,
Let's
hey,
go.
easy,
Let's go.
easy.
What the fuck? What type of bullshit is that? I was having fun with your wife. You fucking douche. You
Do you
piece of
know
shit.
this guy?
You boring fucking sack of shit. If I see your wife, I'll stick my dick in her mouth just on principle, right in front of you.
man.
In other
Go
words,
fuck yourself.
Sal, are you saying that this
What
guy
type of
just...
shit is- Who the fuck is this loser
Who-
piece of
are
shit
you-
to talk that way?
Are you making a
Go
joke?
fuck yourself.
Guy's a married man.
No. He didn't have fun with her. He just
You said I had fun with her. You made a fucking blatant
Yeah,
lie.
you guys
I'm
messed with
married
her a
with
little
3
in the
kids.
green room.
What are
Take
you
it back,
talking
Put some
asshole.
ketchup on her face and took some funny pictures of her.
Oh,
No,
so you-
no.
oh.
You were making an insinuation that other shit was going on.
No. I don't think you would want to.
Sim, what are you, fucking mental?
This guy's a good guy, too. I've hung out with him a billion times. I give him free tickets to shows. They see him at Caroline's. We buy drinks together. And all of a sudden, this guy's like, Sal had some fun in the green room.
Yeah,
What
the ketchup, the French fries on her face.
That I remember.
Yeah,
I didn't
that's
even
what
know
I'm
it was
talking
her.
about. I know
That-
you didn't know her. Yeah.
You put ketchup and french fries on his
On
wife's
his
face?
wife's
We
face?
all
Passed
did
out,
it.
yeah.
He
They put her
did
head
it,
in a
too. He
garbage
was
can.
there. He
She
No, I
passed-
wasn't there.
The Sims wife passed out and you decorated her in ketchup and french fries?
Yeah, I got pictures of it. It's very funny.
So,
But-
in other words, you
So-
did not have sex with her?
No, I never said that.
Well, Sim,
You got to see it.
sort of
She's a
implied
pig.
it.
I would never have sex with her. She's fucking. Ugh.
Yeah, but I can see why the Sim
It's a
might
good
be
thing
mad
that
at
she, dude.
her.
It's a good thing that she left.
I-
Believe me. Good for you.
it's been
Claudia,
great,
why
yeah.
is Sal attacking you? Claudia,
I'm sorry.
why is Sal attacking you now?
I don't know. I've hung out with him before, and he was very
I
nice.
tell you why I'm attacking her, because, first of all, I apologize to you, dude. I do.
Why?
Well, I've been so worked up lately with all this
No,
bullshit.
he made it seem like
He did make it seem like that. It was a blatant lie.
Poor-
You're right.
poor
But I
turn of phrase,
apologize.
yeah.
Right. Now that you explained it, I apologize.
Yeah, but I can
do.
see. Well, Sim, are you mad at Sal for treating your wife like that? I'd be mad. At
No,
someone.
no, I'm not mad at
You're
Sal.
not-
It
at all.
wasn't-
I can't
Bob
imagine
Levy
why
was-
the marriage broke up.
Bob Levy was recording a DVD. And we had people in the back who were drinking, and we made a spectacle out of things. And that was one thing. Like, she passed out, and her friends were there, and they put ketchup and French fries and shit on her face. But anyway, the problem with this girl, Howard,
What goes on back?
it's this emotional friend bullshit. Is starting to really fucking get to me. I'm sick and tired of girls saying I had an emotional friend, but I didn't cheat, yet I'm leaving you. It's just bullshit.
I don't buy it.
I don't buy it either.
Hey, 1 second here. I asked Mr. Sim there to go to therapy numerous times to try to repair the relationship, and he refused because it was beneath him to go to therapy. So he didn't want to make it work. So why am I going to stick around in a loveless marriage?
Why the fuck were you having an emotional friend to begin with? This guy doesn't have to go to therapy if you're out fucking jerking some other guy's cock while he's paying the bills. You fucking lying cunt. What are you talking about? He doesn't need to go to therapy. Was he the one with the emotional friend? Was he? Answer the question. Was he the one with the emotional friend?
Sal, are you talking to Christine right now?
Yeah, I am.
It sounds like
What
you
happened?
are.
Therapy go
You
bad?
sound like everyone that's what someone's trying to say to you.
No, exactly. Well,
give her a break.
Listen,
I'm
Sal,
not.
can
No,
I give you a little
because
advice?
the thing is that she's gone. I'm trying to work it out with my wife, but he doesn't have to go to fucking therapy. She was the one jerking around on this fucking guy.
So why do you
And
have to go to therapy?
Right.
Well, that's a good question because but I know who I am. I don't know who this guy is. That's a good point. But the thing is that
Sal, you're not yelling at Claudia. You're yelling at your
you're
wife.
so angry because
the
of
issue
your
I have
situation.
here is that I'm sick and tired of women saying that, well, I didn't cheat, I didn't do this, I didn't do that, but I had an emotional friend. You did cheat. You did cheat, no matter how you slice it. Just come to reality and say, look, I'm a fucking cheater. I fucking betrayed somebody. I'm a fucking whore. And you know what? I fucked up. And you did.
Sal,
You
listen to how
did.
you
You
sound
took
right
somebody's,
now.
I don't care how you sound. You took somebody's money
Sal, are you
behind his
talking
fucking
about-
Who do you
back.
want to say this to?
Who do you
I'm
wanna-
just saying this about everybody. You know what happens?
Everybody or
No,
your
I would
wife?
just
No.
like to say
The
no,
thing-
no lasting
The
bad
thing is
feelings
this.
toward Claudia or anything like
no
that.
disrespect to you, Claudia. I'm talking in general that I got so many emails from so many great guys, police officers, firemen, guys breaking their ass day and night, going through all my fucking bullshit, and each one of these guys got fucked
Sal,
over
it sounds
so
like
hard.
something's changed.
But you're not them.
Something's going on here. What happened in therapy?
Something might be, man. You'll find out after the fucking You'll find out after the break.
Are you getting a divorce?
No, I'm not getting a divorce. Not at all.
But what's going on here?
I don't
Separation?
know. I don't know.
Did
Howard.
we hit a bad patch?
Wow.
What happened in therapy?
Things were going good.
Things in therapy
You
are
finally
going fine.
lost it, right? Yeah, I told you this new Sal wasn't going to last.
He couldn't. Keep
I'm just
it up.
cracking. It's not Christine. I'm just. I'm cracking.
getting to you.
Yeah, it's fucking getting to
It's
me. You know
hitting
what?
you.
And I feel really bad about what happened to you
we'll
and
get a
her.
drink after the show today.
And Claudia, you're not a cunt and a pig, but I'm saying that out of anger that people. And I apologize. People use that emotional friend excuse and put it
Well,
on
what do
the
you mean
guy.
people? What people are you
Women.
referring-
Enough of this emotional friend
women.
bullshit. Just stop it already. Cut it out. Just look in the mirror and say, I fucking betrayed this guy. And you know what? I fucked up. And why don't you ask him what he needs to fucking do to get the marriage back together? What?
Wait a second, Sal.
Well, we're divorced. There's
You're the
nothing
one-
getting back together.
You were the one who said that it was your fault.
I know, and I do have a lot of faults, but you know what? I'm at a point now where I'm sick and tired of this fault horse shit. I am cracking, like you
Or
said.
something happened, didn't it?
I don't know. I don't
What
know,
happened?
dude. Nothing happened. I'm fucking.
Why the change in Sal? all of a
Sal,
sudden?
everybody understands what you're saying. Right. I mean, I know.
It's exactly what you said, Howard.
Sal-
that he's been jumping through hoops.
Dude, right. I'm sick of jumping. I'm fucking tired. My back legs are ready to give out from jumping through these fucking hoops.
Sal,
You know what I mean?
Will ripped you for but made these exact points.
But Will did make it. No, Will made a point. People left behind my back because I want to save my marriage. I still want to save my marriage.
Well, this doesn't sound like saving marriage talk. It
Well-
sounds like all the bitterness is starting to come
Well,
out.
I'm
know.
starting to again. I'm talking about my.
You're
end.
angry, aren't you?
I'm angry. That's
You're
it. I'm
angry
angry,
that-
and I'm
Maybe he
I'm-
has to get that out in order to move past it.
You know, and I'm not saying all women.
Sim, by the way, really bad idea having you in.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm
okay, go
sorry.
ahead.
I tried to tell you yesterday, but
Robin
you
was
didn't
right.
go
It's
through
great
with
to
it.
meet you, though.
Really
There's no
bad
love
idea.
connection to Sim.
Really bad idea.
Claudia,
If I was Robin, I would not date you.
Claudia, you really are. You were a good sport that night. I apologize, and I don't mean to put it on you.
What are
but
we going to find
the thing
out?
Is,
What are we going to find out after the break?
I have to look into myself over the break and figure out what I want.
I don't think anything
Right.
sexual happened
Sal,
between
get
Sal
new
and this
bank
girl.
accounts?
But I mean, if I was,
No.
I'd be upset if someone did that to my wife. Fuck the sex.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely.
so wait a second. So let me bring to you this. Is it excusable then that he was doing the same thing to me? I mean, we mutually drifted apart. There was no communication in the marriage.
Claudia, wait a second.
Well, you guys
we're
are
talking
divorced.
about. We're getting off track.
Right.
Okay.
Sal, you are going to be evaluating over the break. You are telling me that you are at your breaking point, that you have been jumping through hoops to make your wife happy, and suddenly it's hitting you. Why am I doing all this? It's too difficult for me.
Well, you know what's happened.
What needs to, what's happened?
He was in shock when this whole thing first
Right.
came down.
Like a car accident.
He didn't feel his own feelings. He simply went into repair mode. And now that there's been some time and he's been working on this, and he really is beginning to say to himself, wait a minute, I was wronged here. You know, and the question is, will Sal be able to have his own voice inside this marriage?
What I'm saying is that I recognize my faults. She needs to recognize her faults.
Absolutely, that's what you're
And
saying.
if I'm making a commitment, I'm not giving it 110%. I'm giving it 120%. And if I'm going and going and going, I need to see something. I need to see some sort of signs. I don't want to live under a checklist. You know, like, oh, wow, you were nice today. You didn't complain. You
Yeah.
help with the kids. I'm not an employee. I'm your
the-
husband.
I agree with you. That's the worst.
And that's
if
what
I'm
I
gonna
said
be a
would be
fucking
the trap,
and,
yeah.
and I love my kids and they're everything to me, man. And my wife is everything to me. But I'm not going to live like an employee. I want to live like a man.
That's the way that I was treated in our marriage. I was treated
that's
as
what
a
I'm going through.
Shut
Howard.
up, Claudia. I'm talking to Sal now.
And
Nobody gives a shit
Your
about your
marriage
life.
is over.
I'm getting a little turned on by
every
Robin,
move that
I
I
have to
make,
say.
every action that I have,
Yeah, I had to hang up on her.
every move that I make, every action that I have, even with the aggression with you, I apologize, is all basically a product of my love for my wife and my children. Everything. This anger is it's my commitment to my family. And it's crazy. It drives you fucking nuts. And I don't know what to do, Howard. But you know what? I'm not going to be a doormat either. I'm not going to live that way. You know? I just want to give my family the best I can. If that means I'm out the door, then I'm out the door. And if it means we could work it out, then we'll work it out. That's all I could do. That's it, man. I just want to make it work, brother. No offense, Artie.
Robin's giving me eyes.
Sim, you really need to shut up. Sal's just fucking opened his heart up. man.
Right.
Sim might be the
Obviously,
creepiest guy I've ever met.
he has problems. He has major
Sal.
problems.
All right, I think I understand what you're saying.
That's it.
I think this had to happen for any. I mean, what are you going to do? You can't live bottled up either. You're gonna have now. You have to find a compromise, man.
Well, that's what I was saying. That
Yeah.
is Sal only going to be the one who's always working to make it work,
No
or is
way.
he going to have an equal say in the marriage about what his problems
Where are we
are?
at now? Like every day, your wife kind of says to you, "Well, I'm not going to have sex with you necessarily, but you've done better."
Yeah, that's still there.
At the end of the day, she gives you an A+ or a B+, depending on how you did.
Not
Not those
technically,
words,
but
right.
right. Emotionally, you feel that. I feel that.
And everything
right now.
you do is now up. This is for the checklist. It's not just what you want to do.
Right.
You
I'm
see,
just not getting any no affection back. You know what I mean? The affection seems very robotic. It's almost a sympathetic thing. Like, is sex really sex, or
Yeah,
it's
but
sex
it's
is like something
but
like
it's also
he's
a
basically-
rebuilding process,
Right.
Sal. You gotta allow that to rebuild. So it's probably not going to feel organic at first.
It doesn't, but
You want it to happen fast, and it's not happening so fast. You got to be patient.
that's what my therapist
Dude,
said. You have to be
You've been
patient.
in a bad state for a lot of years.
Yeah, you can't just win some chick back in a
But
week.
this is exactly where the breakdown comes,
Right.
Fred, because men don't have that kind of patience that women want them to have.
Nobody does.
She's trying to impress him that, this really hurt me,
Yeah.
and you're going to have to climb a mountain. You're going to have to climb Everest to get to me.
And you know
this is
what?
why
I don't mind. I don't mind climbing Mount Everest.
Yeah.
If I know
Meet
What
someone
mount?
at the top.
Everest.
What mount?
Everest.
Everest.
What say again? What?
Mount Everest.
Right, go ahead, yes.
I don't mind climbing Mount Everest, provided that I know that my wife is like a foot behind me, ready to save me.
No, she's at the top.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
with
where
a
she
foot
is.
hanging
Right
out.
now, she's watching you.
So that's it, man.
And you're saying, look, could you throw me a Sherpa, something?
You want to know something? Your wife isn't feeling love for you right now, maybe. And the fact is, you're going to have to do a lot more hoop jumping in order to win her back.
That's the deal.
And that's the way it's going to be.
But when 6 weeks goes by, and you
6 weeks?
Yep, 6
I'll
weeks.
tell you, she'll tell you this has been going on for years with
no,
her.
but I'm saying within the past 6 weeks that have gone by, and I'm
It don't work that way.
I know I'm putting a lot of energy in. It's hard.
That's why I said you're going to crack. You're not going to be able to do it.
See, that's why I hate to bring this
I'm
up,
not gonna
man,
crack
because of
because-
what happened. After my bullshit with the heroin, Dana had every fucking reason to be pissed. I felt like I sort of ended it because I felt like I was going to be living under a checklist. Exactly what you were saying. Like, I'm going to get a grade every day, and I refused to live like that. I said, I can't live with you.
That's right.
Wanting me to jump through hoops. I'm not that kind of man. Some men are. Some men can deal with that. I'm not that kind of guy. Clearly, you're not either. So I had to break it off, and it was really horrible to do that, to leave this woman that I really fell in love with. But I fucked up, and she wasn't going to forgive me that quick. I didn't have time.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine breaking that up with 3 little Artie Langs
See,
running
that's
around
the
the house?
Yeah, but can I tell you
That's
something?
the problem.
I want to tell you something. Artie's right. And I'm going to tell you something. Here's the thing. You got kids. Artie had a different situation. But it's the same situation in a sense that like, he would have had to put in lots of time proving to Dana that he's a good man. And who knows if she could ever really trust him. You know, it's a lot of ifs.
Right.
All right. So you got 3 kids. You're doing the right thing.
And that's major.
The thing is, though, is the Sal I know, going to be able to do this 2 years down the line. Let me tell you something. I've fucked up relationships with people in my life. I'm talking about really important people in my life.
Right.
And sometimes it takes years to repair.
I
They
know.
give you a chance. They come back a little bit, then they go away.
But yeah,
come back,
you
go
can't,
away.
And
You sometimes
can't
there's no
run
coming
the
back,
time-
right?
The
That's right.
timetable. You can't. You're not in charge of the timetable.
Yeah,
There's nothing wrong with this blow up, man.
other
It's
thing-
part of the process, and she's got to realize that. And I still respect you for making it work with the kid. The kids are major. I agree with you. So this is part of it.
But, dude, you're in for the long haul.
Yeah.
You know,
I am.
Artie could look at the situation and say, hey, okay, I don't have kids with this woman. I do love her.
We're
but
not
shit,
married.
I'm not going to sit there and fucking bust my balls, stop watching the game, go to the ballet or whatever the fuck the
And
checklist
maybe
was.
Dana
Not do heroin.
Yeah, not do
had a
heroin,
little bit more
not
of
do
a
coke.
point.
I have 2 questions for
Go
Sal.
ahead, Fred.
that was my fault.
How long are you willing to be in this state before you say enough is enough?
Well,
because if it's 6 weeks,
No.
that's not a long time.
The thing is that I'm willing to go as long as I can. I'm giving it everything. I need to see
And you're,
something
but
back.
you're talking to someone too, like your own therapist or
yeah.
whatever.
Well, I haven't seen a therapist alone.
But
No,
see,
but
but
with
Sal,
her.
what
You
you're
have to
waiting to
see your
see
own
back is
person.
affection and for her to start loving you again. She's still probably, I mean, I can't speak for Christine, but she's probably still wrapped up in the emotional friend, having to give that up. In order for you to become that guy, the new exciting guy in her life, dude, it takes fucking years.
And you're going to have to give up your looking for results.
Yeah, forget
Because,
the results.
Yeah, you
It's
cannot
like a whole new
expect
relationship.
it.
Starting this.
Yeah, you got to woo her like she's some chick you just met, and you're
Like
trying to
she's
win her
Pam
over.
Anderson.
Yeah.
At 20.
And I believe me, Howard, I am, man.
And you got to keep doing it.
And I'm doing,
And if you can't handle it, that's when it's all going to fall.
You know how
apart.
women
Maybe
like-
you ought to ask yourself how committed you are. If you're already looking like there's a limitation.
Well, it's
You
not.
can't look with
It's not. You
with
know
any
what? It's not a limitation, Fred. It's a frustration. Frustration is setting in.
You're frustrated.
And I blew up. And I blew up here because I don't blow up at home because I am at home. I'm Mr. Mom and the happy daddy. I'm leave it to Beef.
But let me ask you something. Do you feel? Let me ask you a question. This is a good
I'm
question.
glad it was me.
Do you feel that because you're now Sal, the guy who's working to win her over, is she taking advantage of that?
I feel a little bit like a doormat, yeah, and I have to balance that out. I have to, but that's the hardest thing.
Well, do you
I
think
don't want to rock the boat.
Do you think she?
But I
You
want
say,
to make her
Christine,
happy.
I want to make you happy, but please don't take advantage of me.
Do you
I could.
say that when you're in the presence of the therapist that I'm working really hard and I'm
No.
feeling like a dork? See,
you gotta
you
do it.
got to start talking, Sal.
I haven't got to that point yet. The problem I have now, Howard, is that I'm looking for that affection, that love back, which is so important to me because that's what I felt I lost most.
But
You know?
physical affection too is what you're looking for.
Yeah.
You want sex.
But believe it or
Well,
not,
that
even
would
a
be the
creep
greatest reward.
me would be great to have just little signs of
It ain't going to happen right away.
I know.
Yeah. And guys
But-
and women are different, dude. It's
Yeah.
like
But
we
you
want
know what,
sex, they
Sal?
want
But-
closeness.
In her mind,
the-
you betrayed her
But
by
also,
leaving her, in a
what
sense.
you're missing, what you're missing she would love to see that this is getting to you that much. She would love to hear that her reaction to you has an effect on you.
Well, in therapy, I said that. We went out Saturday night for dinner. So I tried to do so. I really tried, believe it or not, to look as good as I could. I mean, I really put extra effort. I spent
more makeup,
everything. Really,
Hide your
literally.
raccoon eyes.
Everything. The raccoon eyes.
Trim off that magician beard.
Extra mousse. I trimmed down the magician beard. I got a new groomer from Sharper Image. I'm not kidding.
Go ahead.
Guys hit it all on the head. And I looked as good as I could. And she
Watched that your asshole was soap.
I wet wiped it after a crap,
Right.
Did it up the sphincter hole.
Cleaned your foreskin.
By the way, Beth said to me the other day, I'm going to get a new bar soap. I don't want, because you probably had that soap up your asshole. And I said, so what?
Right, that's what soap's for.
Wash it off a little.
A soap don't get dirty.
Right.
Separate soap.
Yeah, we're down to separate soap, see? It's not
So
okay.
I told every woman there's a majority of the things in this apartment I've had up my ass.
All right, but go ahead,
So
Sal.
I do it all up, and then boom, she looks spectacular, and I can't wait to tell her. She really does. She looks stunning, and I want to say, honey, you look beautiful. And first thing I see, I'm ready to say that, and she says to me, what? No T-shirt tonight? First words out of her, you know what I mean?
All right.
And I'm like,
You say, no, honey, I purposely didn't because I know you don't like it.
and I wanted to say. And here's frustrating Sal here amongst friends. I want to say, oh yeah, did you say no fucking T-shirt to that other fucking piece of shit behind my back when he walked out with his fat fucking ass? Did you say no T-shirt to him, huh? While I'm working all fucking day? No, you didn't say that. You're probably busy on these going. You didn't have no time to look at a fucking T-shirt.
That's what you
probably
wanted
wiped
to
your
say.
mouth off on that fucking T-shirt.
Well, that's
what
what
I
you
wanted to say, but that's not the right thing to say.
How do you know?
So
Of course it's not. How do you know he wears T-shirts? Probably doesn't.
Yeah, but
Probably
listen,
a lot
so I
cooler
go-
than you
listen
are.
to
So
what
I
he's
go to
saying,
therapy.
The wondering if there was physical involvement. It
Okay.
was killing you.
But then the
And he
insecurity. But the
denied
thing
that
is,
before. He's
the
now
thing
up
is,
to the point of it does
the
matter.
thing is
Well,
how
you're
it's
a
created
guy.
a tremendous amount of insecurity on me. I go on the road. I have women hit on me. I
Right.
told my wife that. I have women blatantly say.
I've seen it.
And the thing is, and I turn it down, and it's hard, and I let my wife know that. And here I'm trying to look as good as I could,
Right.
ready to
And
tell her
then
she
you
looks
realize
beautiful.
that these women would adore you, too.
Right, and they would, and they don't know the real me, but maybe from the show or whatever. But it's just nice to know that somebody there is willing to be physical with you.
So instead of being physical with them, you put ketchup on them instead.
And French fries, yeah.
Right, because
Well, that's
you're
another
angry.
way. But that, so I said to the
All right.
therapist,
Look.
I say to the therapist, I've developed a tremendous insecurity with her. I'm living in a house with somebody I love, but I feel kind of like not worthy around her anymore. So it's a combination of all that, working hard, and then on top of working hard, not feeling like your wife is attracted to you. I feel like fucking Quasimodo in my own home.
Yeah.
You know what I
hear you.
mean?
I hear you.
So
Howard,
it's tough.
The question
And
all
it sucks.
all the guys have out in the office, which is what Will sort of brought up on the wrap-up show, maybe he was a little harsh, is your wife taking any level of responsibility in any portion of this?
Yes,
Because
she is.
It
But
sounds
again,
like you're
I can't,
carrying it on your shoulders
as a gentleman,
alone.
and as a father and a family man. I can't answer for
That's
her without
fine.
being
That's
here. I
fine.
can only express
He just
my
asked, is she
frustrations.
taking some responsibility?
And the bigger question
To
is,
me, a small
is
amount.
she taking enough responsibility for you? That's the question.
He just said no. He said it's a small amount.
In
See,
my
that's
opinion.
a problem.
Right. Well, that's why I'm
you know
here,
what?
Gary.
I don't believe the guys in the back room stopped laughing long enough to say.
I think I have a
That
pretty
was
good
very
question
articulate
here.
through
Who
all the
suggested
laughter.
you guys go to therapy?
Me.
Oh.
This is what happened. The day I busted her, I said, here's the deal. You can either leave with him, and I'm going to leave now, because I'm not going to live like this, or you can give him a call, end it in front of me, and we go to therapy to fix both of our lives up.
Right.
And how did she react when you told her to do that?
She said, fine, I will call him, and we will go to therapy.
So that's that. You
But
should
didn't
take
she
that
ask
as a
the
positive
therapist?
sign.
Didn't she ask you in therapy she wanted to go back and things with him in person?
Yes.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
And she felt like I felt like a father figure instead of as a husband, saying that, I didn't.
What husband's going to allow you to go back with some guy and break?
And you know what?
Are you sure there's
Howard-
no more contact with her? With that guy?
I hope
know.
not.
Are you sure? You're not sure?
No, I'm pretty sure.
But not sure.
How could he know?
You're never
Yeah.
sure, but according to
Well,
everything,
that's what's killing you.
Right.
And
Well,
to me,
it's-
you got to see if
it's not. What's killing me? It's just the trust issue is harder now.
Right, of course.
So you're never ever
Right.
sure.
And can I just tell you
I'm
something?
99.9% sure right now she isn't, but you're always going to live with that fucking thing in the back of your head, saying, is it happening again?
I-
And Sal, hold on. Sal and I talk, and I would never say anything that you wouldn't want to say, but there's things that Sal has told me that that don't make him as positive nothing happened. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
So that doubt's in his head. And I always said to him, unless the therapist and unless you and your wife and the therapist, like, to me, I don't do therapy, but that's got to be the first thing. You got to get it on the table.
Yeah, you got to come clean in therapy
And then-
about your feelings. And I got to tell you something. You know, this is going to be a tough one to put together.
Because
You're
I
working
see that
hard.
Sal is trying to be Mr. Perfect everywhere, even in therapy. I'll bet he's trying to say all the right
And
things.
don't be so perfect.
And that's not how you get
talk
there.
about how you feel. Talk about how angry you
Right.
are.
Sometimes it's okay to give your feelings, even though you know they're wrong. Like this is how I feel. I'm not
But
saying
when
it's
I-
right, but
Because
that's how I.
the point
problem
of
is when I-
therapy is to teach you how to work
Right.
through your feelings with each other.
But like last week, I was in therapy and I started snowballing and I had the ball of emotion going and there was an explosion and time went up and we were erect till 2 a.m. I slept for 2 hours. And sometimes I find that those issues to me, maybe they're not worth it.
How about
it's
this,
so
Sal?
draining.
Sal, what do you say to the therapist next time? You know what? That kept us up till 2 o'clock in the morning. What are we supposed to do when
Right.
we get to a point like that?
Yeah, ask those questions. Boy, Robin, you should be married. Robin, no wonder the Sim wants her.
I don't know. See, but you're trying.
Robin, can I go out to dinner with you tonight?
See, I think Sal's trying to give. You're trying to. As a man, it's so hard for us to figure out what she gave up in not having this emotional friend. Like, what was he supplying? A lot of men can't figure that out. So you're trying to give her your version, a guy's version of what an emotional friend is. A lot of times
Yeah, and
we
who
don't
even
fucking
knows?
know.
Who even know? Like, you're going around acting all wimpy.
Right.
Thinking that's what she wants. Like, you're acting like a girlfriend to her. Who
not
knows?
like-
Maybe she wants you to throw her up against the wall and fuck her. I don't know.
This is why marriage sucks, because people change over time.
Well, the problem
you know,
is it's not so much a wimpy thing. It's weird when you're
You're
fall-
acting like a maid.
Well,
you think that's what your wife wants?
Some- Act like a man. It's a good
Act like a
point.
man.
You know, that guy never washed a dish.
That's right.
You never know.
That was
But-
also 1948, Robin.
But the thing is that it's not so much being a maid.
No, I'm talking
It's-
about the
it's-
emotional friend.
Oh.
He was giving her something other than these chores.
Right.
Sal is giving her.
Right.
Don't say it, Artie.
Sal thinks
Because I would say
Sal
it.
thinks
It's in
doing
your head,
chores.
though.
Sal thinks doing chores is what she wants.
It's not doing chores, Howard. It's the chore part is a small portion in the whole picture. Chores is helping out. Chores is me showing my appreciation for her hard work as a mother. Okay, that's my point. So I'm contributing there. Like, give me
But
something
still,
back.
what was that emotional friend doing?
I don't
What
know.
was
He was listening.
supplying?
That's what they want us to do is listen.
And one thing
and
women
seem
will never
interested.
understand. I fell in love with Christine. I saw her in the high school cafeteria in my college, and I said before I met her, that's the girl I'm going to marry, and I did. It was my heart speaking. Anybody else at this point in their life, and my wife's an attractive lady, will fucking piss in her ear until she comes in her shorts. They'll say whatever it takes to get down their pants. It's a fucking cheap, fucking manipulative.
So maybe you need to say
bullshit
whatever it
ploy.
takes to get in her pants.
But don't you think it's your job to develop a trust with her? Guys are always going to say shit in her ear.
But
It's-
Gary, I am.
No, I know.
I am. I mean, I'm doing everything. I'm giving her the trust. I'm laying off of her. Sometimes I deliberately stay away, Howard, just to give her that.
See, this is going to be weird to you, but she wants a guy who's going to agree with her that you're a big schmuck.
Exactly. And
so why don't you agree with her that you're an asshole?
She knows that. I did agree. We laid in bed that night, 2 o'clock in the morning. I said to her, you married an asshole.
That's good.
No kidding, Howard.
I don't
I'm as
think that's
honest
so
as you
good.
can.
I don't think that's good, Howard.
That's what she wants to
Maybe
hear.
it's good for the show for me saying it,
But she's not in the right place either. There has to be a point where she forgives Sal, and he stops.
Forgives him for
having to-
what?
Forgives him. Oh, here we go. You're still stuck with she had an emotional friend.
It's a huge hurdle to get over. Am I crazy? Is that not an enormous hurdle?
And he hasn't come close to
wait
getting
a minute.
over it.
Wait a minute. Right now, the situation is Christine feels she's right, and Sal needs to do something for her because he forced her into that
Bullshit.
situation. I'm just telling you
Robin,
how she feels.
It's like saying it's like saying that Joey Buttafuoco pissed off Amy and that made her go pull a trigger.
And Gary,
But
everybody's
I'm just
responsible for their own
telling you,
actions.
But this is the reason
No, but
why.
I know what
They're in
Robin's saying. Let me
therapy.
explain it to you. Christine feels Sal checked out of the marriage a long time ago.
Right.
Got it.
So she
You'd love
got
to
through
go
it the
back.
way she could, and she got caught up in getting affection elsewhere. So if this is going to be repaired, she's got to feel like Sal is the most happening, wonderful thing in her life. And the fact of the marriage...
And the only way she's going to get
Sal's-
to that is to forgive him for abandoning her in the
That's
first
right.
place.
And Sal's going to have to forgive her.
Right, but doesn't that have to go on together? It doesn't sound
So,
like
but
that.
finally the
Talking about
fucking
that.
guy is coming to the realization that he's angrier than he thought he was.
Right.
He's just starting to come around.
Right.
But you know what,
Now
though,
she's gotta
Howard?
come around.
You know what, Fred, Howard, Robin, and Gary, and Artie? The truth of the matter is that if she gave me something back by now, Howard, I wouldn't have this frustration.
Yes, but she's still
you know
not
what I mean?
at a place where she can. That's
She
what I'm telling
considers
you.
staying with you is given back.
I'll tell you what Sal said earlier. It's probably
you
what
a chance.
it's probably one of the most painful parts of a marriage because I've been down that road. There's nothing.
Dude, she wants to be with the emotional friend. She's just staying there and struggling with you is her giving something to you. That's the way she sees it. I know how these broads think.
Oh, I know. They're all crazy.
But she's not crazy.
I know,
She feels she's given up something for you. I know. She's given up a real shot at happiness, maybe. And you feel the same thing. So the fact that you're doing this for the kids, and also you guys have a sense of history, and also you're madly attracted to your wife, that's all good shit. So go in there, talk to the fucking therapist, and get through it. And the fact of the matter is that if you crack and you can't take it anymore, and you can't take being a different kind of Sal, it ain't going to work. She wants
But you
to...
also have, when you say committed, really mean it, or just say I'm committed for the short term.
I'm not going through the motions, Robin.
I'm not saying that.
I am committed.
But you keep looking around to see if you're making progress.
Dude, she ain't... Let me tell you how bad this can get. You think after 6 weeks it was going to be all fixed.
Right.
Let me tell you something.
Like gonorrhea.
Like you figured, like in 6 weeks, okay, she's going to blow me, this and that, the other thing.
It'll be on.
She might even be saying to herself right now, you know what? I'm not going to blow this guy. I don't even, you know what? Maybe I want him to leave. You know, I don't know what I want from this.
She's also trying to sort out what she wants now.
She ain't ready to
this
start.
Is all new stuff.
She ain't ready to be, hot for you. So the fact of the
So
matter
go to work
is,
every day and torture yourself until she figures out what
right.
you want.
That's what. So it might be like in the next year, it might be like, all right, we had a couple of good nights. She blew me. I ate her out. Then, like a year from now, maybe you'll get a little better. You know, it could be. You're talking about.
You know how it happens?
Long term.
It happens when you don't expect it.
Right.
That you'll put in the time, you won't see any progress at all, and then one of these days, you two will have a great night together.
I know a dude.
It'll shoot you light
Well,
years
she said
ahead.
that. Robin's right. Because she said that in therapy.
That's
she said,
right.
She goes, I don't want fabricated, manufactured lovemaking. I want it to be natural.
She doesn't want a timetable. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I'll tell you how this can go.
I don't want
know
a timetable
dude.
either. I want to fuck her now.
Yeah, but I know a dude.
You're like to get it right out of the way.
His marriage was shitty. His whole marriage. It wasn't until he got about 60 years old the two of them rediscovered each other. I'm not shitting you. And he goes, this is the best thing that I stuck it out with this broad because we look crazy about each other.
What are the odds of that, though?
A million to one,
right.
but it happens.
It happens.
I know, and
it's like a lottery winner.
I've spoken to people too that has happened to. Like people who I've known said, guess what? 3 years ago we were in your boat. I'm like, you two, the most lovey-dovey. And it happens, and that's what I'm shooting for.
All right, but dude, you got to be in for the long haul. Like
Artie
hit it on the head. Dude, when he said, hey, I looked over the situation, he said, I'd have to really work at this fucking relationship with Dana for who knows how long.
But there's a big difference between being married and just being a simple relationship.
I know, but Artie hit it on the head.
They've got kids. It's much easier to walk
Artie
away
said he didn't have as
and
much
slam the door.
investment.
No, that's what Artie's saying. He says, you got a different situation.
Exactly.
You might have to put in the hard work.
Does your wife have female friends that are kind of advising her or anything like that?
They're all married and they're all supportive for both of us, like you guys are, like everybody here is. They're rooting for both of us.
All right, because sometimes they can be unhelpful toward the marriage.
That sounds like something the Sim went through to cheat.
Apparently, he had a whole gang against him.
All right, look, Sim, I like you. You're a fan. You're a loyal fan. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if I see you with Robin.
I'm sorry. I was hoping maybe something could happen here.
No,
but,
you weren't. Don't
Sim,
be silly.
Sim, the truth is this your segment was so bad. Howard sent me a note. Come in and flip out and save the show. So I'm done, and everything I just said was phony.
Thank you.
You've been punked, asshole.
Thank you, Sal. Thank you. No, seriously, this Sim. I know you have an attraction to Robin.
No, he's a goofball.
But you're goofy.
Yeah.
And you came in here in a goofy manner.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You did. No, don't be sorry. That's who you are.
Vegetables and shit.
Yeah, vegetables. You know, you want to woo Robin. You don't do that. And,
It was Christine who married a Sal, not Robin.
Yeah.
Right. And as far as
I
your
don't want a goofball.
as far as your ex-wife goes, I understand why she found an emotional friend. All right, listen to me.
The Sim.
Wow,
that turned out way differently than you expected.
It was, I was hoping Robin would consider the, my gesture, the meat and vegetables.
You're leaving carrying.
I guess I'm leaving with them. Yeah.
Well, Robin wasn't into you. Seemed like right from the get-go.
Yeah, I'm not sure she took it seriously, really. I mean, I think I was coming into this with, honest intentions and all, and I think Robin just thought it was.
Robin, we take you this. Thank you.
Would you like that? Sure.
What do you think about the explosion from Sal?
Wow,
Please,
he
give me-
was.
give me a
It
second.
took me a little aback at first. I wasn't quite sure what he was going on about because I really didn't mean anything, bad. Or when I said that they had fun, my ex-wife, because they kind of stuck her head in a garbage can and put some ketchup and mustard on her. And it was,
But that
bizarre.
led to an entire blow up, an entire segment.
Yeah,
you sort of
he
led.
he was really just. I mean, he had his eyes were watering, and you could see him kind of choking up, and it was moving, yeah. And Robin was making eyes at me the whole time. It was kind of nice.
Well, you had a front row seat for it, and you sort of ignited that entire argument. You sort of, because it's something you've gone through personally.
I can cause these things to happen with people. I can be very divisive.
Do you feel at any point between what you brought up between Sal and your wife, and then just Howard just seemed displeased with your attempt the entire time? It seemed like you were getting cock-blocked the entire segment.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe a little. I mean, they're just sort of goof on me, and see how I can take it. Because if you're going to be in the Howard Stern environment, you got to be able to stand up to that sort of thing. And
right, you're a big fan.
It's my first time, and so, I was trying not to come across like a fanboy or anything like that either. So it was a little hard to kind of get into the whole spirit at first when I first walked in. But I think,
will this end your conquest of Robin?
Yeah, probably. I think I can see the writing on the wall. I'm not going to stalk her or anything like that. So I'll move on to bigger and better things. I think she's not worthy of the sim, and she made that clear, and that's fine.
All right. Best of luck to you, Sim.
Thanks.
Sal, you all right, man?
Yeah, I'm good.
Talk to me for a second.
I just figured out an excuse on what to tell my wife that we just punked the sim.
Do you think this was a blessing in disguise at all, Sal, that you were able to just vent and tongue Lisa's ear?
Stop it, come on.
No, for real though. Was this was a necessary evil for you to get out?
Yeah, it seemed that way, right?
It was provoked in a weird way, though.
Yeah, I mean, a guy making an accusation like that. I mean, you heard it, right? Did it sound like he was?
Yeah, it did.
I'm like, who the hell? I'm going through so much right now, and I don't need a guy making some accusation that I was fucking around with his wife in the green room. That's like crazy,
Right, that would set you back in all your therapy back, a million years, so to speak. But now that you realize what he was saying wasn't true.
What's that?
Now that you realize what he was saying wasn't exactly what you thought it was, or wasn't the truth, and it led to this whole rap. How are you feeling now that you got
feel better?
You feel like you're a little bit relieved?
Yeah, I feel relieved.
No, is it going to be all right though, Sal? I mean, you guys discussed a lot of things.
Embarrassing moment.
Ronnie ran in there.
I know.
Yeah, are there any ill feelings towards the sim right now?
It's crazy. I am like the least violent person in the world. That's what really bothers me. That's how fucked up this thing is making me. Like, I don't do that. I don't threaten to punch people in the face and stuff. That's not a way to handle things. And that's what's killing me about this, that it's twisting my fucking head.
Well, it's a heavy topic, and you're obviously hugely invested in this thing.
Gary's a good man. Gary's my Barbara Walters. Barbara Walters.
I'm old and shriveled?
No.
That was a tough one today. It was a tough one, but that's good.
It is.
It's a good thing. You gotta be upfront with yourself. This is that's what Will was trying to say the other day. And he said it in a very hurtful way,
right?
And that's why it didn't sink in at first. But that's what he meant. Like, you're doing all the work. It feels like, and
right.
it's okay.
And I know you've been saying that a lot. And I kept.
But it's like what I said there. Even if you know you're wrong, like you can say, "This is the way I feel." I know it's not right, but it's the fucking way I feel. It's okay to say that.
Right.
So, Gary, this was a blessing in disguise in a weird way.
I think so.
I asked Lisa.
I really do.
I want to ask his opinion. How would you think Christine should take today's segment?
Well, she's probably not going to take it well, but she's also probably, you got to let her understand that it was unintentional and that it's from the heart. It's the way that you feel. Maybe doing it on the air wasn't the best way, but maybe
I triggered it by insinuating.
Right. So maybe we can take this into therapy and use it in a positive way. That's the way. That's the angle. I mean, you didn't get up this morning and say, "I'm going to go on the air and blow up and cry and say all the shit that I'm going to say." You did. I know that wasn't your intention, and I know that you probably, now that we've broken your balls a bit, even stopped a second before you went in, but you couldn't help yourself. It happened, and again, it's how you feel. I mean, you can't hold.
dudes out here. Mr. Yeager, whatever his name is.
His name's Dale, first of all.
Dale Yeager. He's a criminal analyst, and I think this jerk-off knows him, so that doesn't mean anything to me, but we're going to bring him in.
I think I've met
Are you the guy who's calling a jerk? I would never call you
I think I've met him before through my criminal dealings.
Oh, your criminal dealings, Mr. CSI.
Oh, God. I'm going to...
America's Most Not Wanted.
Ronnie, either way, he's going to be analyzing some members of the staff.
Yeah, good. Let him analyze me, because I'm off my fucking rocker.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
You're
right.
an easy case
Yeah,
study.
you think I know? Dude, you don't think I know I'm going to be analyzing this fucking deal? Think I'm stupid?
Dale?
Hi, how are
Good
you?
morning, sir. How are you?
I'm alive, so it's good. It's hot.
You're here to do some analysis.
Profiling, yes.
Profiling.
Hi, Lisa.
Were you asked to come here? How did this all come about?
Wolfie had talked to Gary and Will about it, so
Okay.
they had asked me to come in and profile some of the staff. I guess they're going to do a game out of it. I'm going to talk about the Colorado shooting, some things people don't know, and going to talk about forensic psychology.
Are you familiar with the Stern Show staff? Is there any?
Oh, yeah.
Are there any?
Been listening since '85. So.
Okay, so are there any inclinations that you're having about who might be criminal or have criminal tendencies?
No, they're all fired now.
All right, man.
No, Casey's gone and Artie's gone, so it's not an
Good
issue
luck.
anymore. Well, thank you very much.
Have fun today.
All right,
Dale.
take care.
All right, thanks, man.
All right, so the way we presented this segment to this guy is he wrote down profiles of, I think it's like 6 people. And then the idea was he was just going to read them, and then you guys were going to guess as to who he was referring to.
Okay. Is there anything about him that's particularly interesting?
He said one thing that's great is he said that Ronnie really annoys him and that he's not qualified to be your security guy. He doesn't know who could have trained him. He was just really serious
if
about
he's
it.
doing his descriptions and we're trying to guess, should I hold off on the Ronnie discussion until or can I talk to him up front about that?
You may want to wait.
Right. Hey, let me bring in this FBI dude. I think he's an FBI guy. He was a former FBI guy. Maybe not.
Well, make up your mind.
I don't know.
Does this guy have credentials or not?
He's a criminal behaviorist.
All right, what does that mean?
And he's a big deal. Hey,
Who
my
does he
man.
work for?
This is Dale Yeager, everybody. Did you write a book or something? Oh, good for you.
Did anybody read it?
I just went on Kindle, Amazon.
All right.
Okay, good for you.
It's
Dale
on Bullet.
Yeager's book, 3 Myths About Bullying, What Every Parent and Grandparent Should Know to Protect Their Children and Grandchildren, is available now at Amazon.com. And Dale even has a website. It's called Seraph.net. Seraph.net.
Yeah.
Seraph. What's Seraph?
It's Hebrew.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's the root word for seraphim, the highest order of angels.
Oh, shit. All right, good
What
for
are
you.
we up to there?
Yeah, I don't know,
What
man.
kind of name is that?
It looks good on a T-shirt, Robin. Hi, how are you?
I'm okay.
Dale, tell me about your life here. Were you an FBI profiler?
No, I did not work
I
for
don't know
the
where I
FBI.
got the word FBI
No.
from. But you're what is a profiler?
Well, I'm a criminal behavior analyst,
Right.
and profiling is one thing that I do. The
Now,
only
who
people,
would you do this for?
well, I teach for the Justice Department. So I teach here in New York for the DEA,
right,
for the feds, down in Puerto Rico, New Jersey, all over the United States, Wisconsin. I train law enforcement in advanced interrogation.
I see. Do you have a waterboard, anybody?
No, you don't have to do that. You want to make them your friend.
Ah, that's the key.
So you're
huh?
good
That's the
cop.
key. Oh,
Yeah.
well, no, there is no good cop, bad cop.
Like, in other words, if I committed a crime and you think I did it,
yeah, you'll
you would-
talk to me.
because you're a good guy and you're like, hey, you'll be my friend.
And I'll manipulate your unconscious mind.
Wow.
I'll get in there. I'll walk around.
Is it almost like a hypnotist in a way?
No.
No. You just know the questions to ask?
Well, I don't do pop psychology. Carl Rogers, Maslow, you're okay, I'm okay.
Right,
I'm
right,
a Freudian. So just like your psychiatrist.
Right.
It's really psychotherapy when you do analysis on someone.
Are you manipulating me right now?
Absolutely not.
No, thank you.
You're too good at it.
Please do.
Did you
Feel
like
free.
Law and Order Criminal Intent?
Oh, don't start. Please don't get me started. Those shows, please stop watching those shows.
What is wrong with those shows?
They're inaccurate. Nothing happens in 48 minutes.
Right. All right, but you understand it's a TV show.
I understand
Right.
that.
They
I
can't
got that.
have it going
Yeah.
on forever.
And so
Silence of the Lambs was a very good film.
how do you learn your craft? How did you learn this?
I went to the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center in
Right.
Glencoe, so I trained there for several years. And then I had training in D.C. through the Justice Department.
And forgive me, but I don't understand what it is you do. In other words, let's say I hire you. What do I need you to do?
Well, a team of detectives are going to interrogate someone. I write the interrogation questions.
All right, so in other words, John Benet Ramsey was just killed, let's say.
Yeah,
okay? Well, let's go back
You're
in
going to
time.
go back there, huh?
It's a case everybody
I worked on the original case.
Oh, you did?
Oh, yeah.
Were you called
in the 90s?
Were you called in to try to question the parents?
I wrote an analysis of the ransom note for religious themes for the DA, and then they asked me about a year later to write a psych profile on Patsy.
Which the mom.
Which she did not like. I ended up in her book that her and her husband wrote.
Did you interview her?
No, you can't talk to people when you profile them.
Because they lawyer up, though, sometimes, and you can't talk to them.
With Patsy, my job was to write questions that would make her angry, because people will blurt things out when they're angry.
Right.
Because when you saw her on TV, she was heavily medicated.
Right. So who used your questions when they...
the detectives team.
And what was one of the questions you wrote to make her angry?
I talked about Jesus and, guilt and sin, because she was a very religious person.
So you figured that might get to her?
Well, it did. She threw a chair, so...
I see. Was it
what does that tell you?
What was the question? Do you know specifically which one she threw a chair at?
I forget which one they were at. I think it was the third question in.
Right.
And she got very angry, stood up, and
It was about Jesus.
About Jesus and forgiveness, and do you believe that when you commit a sin that God will forgive you? And she was like, where are you going with this? Because she was being interviewed. She couldn't be interrogated because she wasn't arrested.
So the mom and dad were cleared of all wrongdoing?
No, they weren't.
They were not?
No, they weren't.
You still think they had something to do with it?
Here's what I'm going to say, and I'm going to be very candid today, but it's an open murder investigation, so please understand, Howard, there's some things I can't talk about. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
In my personal opinion, the evidence is very clear that Patsy killed her daughter.
That's your opinion.
That's my opinion.
But the law
having
has
worked
never,
on,
ever. Let's be fair to her memory. Isn't she dead now?
Yeah, she's
dead. Yeah.
Yeah, but you came to that conclusion based on what? The evidence you looked at?
The evidence. Yeah, I worked on the case. Everybody else is giving opinions about this case. They never saw the case file.
What was the thing that made you believe that she had done it?
I can't talk about the evidence.
I see.
Sorry.
But that's your belief. Did you write about that in your book?
No. I've turned down a book offer about that. I didn't want to deal with it anymore. It was the only case I ever worked on that was never adjudicated, never went to trial.
Didn't they find some guy who confessed to it?
No.
We
had already interviewed him back in the 90s. The DA that brought that up and went to find him, she took all of our research and put it in a storage locker and said that we were all biased.
There was no guy from Thailand?
No.
Yeah. There was a guy.
He was cleared back in the 90s.
He was
had
cleared,
taken the time to read the information.
I see. So it's still considered an open
It is
case
an open murder
never
investigation in Colorado, yeah.
Wow. And since then, the woman has died. Was that frustrating to you because of your beliefs? Yeah.
Because this little girl deserved justice. And my son was the same age as John Benet at the time of the murder.
Right. So you took it to heart.
So as a parent, it really bothered me.
So you really know your stuff.
Can you tell us what you think the reason for... Was it like an anger thing?
Jealousy?
An accidental...
No, it wasn't jealousy. It was she felt that she was losing her daughter, control of her daughter. And that's all I can say. It had nothing to do with jealousy.
That's your opinion.
That's my opinion, yes.
Right.
And the opinion of the original team that worked on it. Steve Thomas wrote a book, if you want to read a great book about that case.
And you felt that was an accurate book?
Absolutely. He was the chief detective. I mean, I worked for him.
So you really know your stuff. You've been a criminal behavior analyst since 1988. You work in criminal psychology, forensic psychology, sex crimes, crime scene forensics, and domestic terrorism analysis.
Yes.
So, I mean, you know your stuff.
Yes.
Are you a top expert?
For the Justice Department, I'm a subject matter expert, yes, for the Hyde and the McLaughlin programs.
It's impressive. You've also been on the Oprah show. Why were you on that show?
Talking about date rape.
I see.
She didn't like what I had to say.
What did you say?
I said that people make excuses for people, and that most people don't need a hug. They need a good swift kick in the behind and told to get their act together.
Referring to what?
Coddling. People being coddled, and we got away from the date rape thing and started talking about pop psychology.
Oh, you're talking about raising people?
Yeah, how
raising
parents
kids.
raise children, they're codependent with them, like Wolfie's interviews. They always
Right.
drive me crazy.
They do?
Yeah, like they drive you crazy.
Does our show drive you crazy?
I've been listening since '85.
All right, so you're...
I grew up with you people.
So this is what Wolfie actually...
Oh, well, then I just dispute everything you just said.
Wolfie, any guy who listens to us can't know what he's talking about. In fact, because you're so highly credentialed, I became interested in you because Wolfie suggested you come on the show because you have profiled some of the people on our show. Is that correct?
Yeah, about a year ago. To keep up my chops, I only work as a consultant on about 6 or 7 criminal cases a year.
Right.
So to keep my... you got to use it or you lose it. So I did it just for fun about a year ago.
Would it be a fun game right now if you were to describe a analysis of a person and we try to guess who that person is?
Yes.
Would that work?
Some people are going to be very unhappy. I have 6 profiles in my pocket.
Robin, would you like to play with us?
I would love that.
I would love it too. I like this game. All right, here he is, Dale Yeager.
All
His
right.
book, 3 Myths About Bullying, What Every Parent and Grandparent Should Know. You can check out Dale's website at seraph.net, seraph.net. He is a expert profiler. He has trained the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center from 2005 to 2008. He has multiple Justice Department clearances. He is one of the only 60 forensic profilers in North America. And, more impressively, he's been on Oprah, which is everyone. So, I assume these profiles are highly accurate.
Oh, they're very accurate. People aren't going to like them, but they're accurate.
All right, describe person number 1, and we'll see if we can guess. Fred, are you in playing on
Absolutely.
this one? Yeah.
A conflicted person unable to transition from a previously successful career to a modestly successful position now. A chameleon-like personality who adjusts behavior depending on the people they are currently spending time with. Continued attempts at resurrecting the perceived success of the previous career. Insecure about physical image. Vacillates between fashion that covers up and fashion that enhances gender.
That is Sal Governale.
Well, he didn't have a successful career before.
Well, I think that this guy's confused.
Let me think. Is that Sal, you think?
Well, that's my opinion.
I mean, it's a terrible profile, right, Fred? Who had a lot of success?
I have a
and now
guess,
has-
but is it? I'll just ask one. Can I ask one question?
Don't peek, Fred.
No, I'm not peeking. I can't even see. I can't even see.
Okay.
Is this someone who used to work with the show?
No, they're currently here.
Currently here.
They're outside.
Holy shit.
Wow.
I'm telling you, it's Sal.
Is Robin right?
Incorrect.
Oh,
Incorrect.
you're kidding.
All right, Robin, your guess is no good.
All right.
I actually didn't profile Sal.
Oh,
Wow.
interesting.
Well, that's
Who
the one
wants
we
to do
need.
that? That's frightening.
Wait. Currently here.
Currently here.
Transitioning from a successful career to a less
You had a successful career, Robin.
And this is
you were
What are you talking about?
you were in the military. You were an Air Force captain.
I've had 50 careers.
I'm going to
true.
take a really shitty guess. If it's someone who's currently on staff,
Yeah.
is it John Lieberman?
No.
No.
Jesus.
Who the hell could profile him? Who the hell had a successful career? Everyone here
When
is
you
such
find
a
out,
loser.
when you find out, it'll make sense.
Really?
I never had a successful career except for
The
this.
key is the last. The key is the
Can
last.
I hear the last sentence again?
Insecure about physical image, vacillates between fashion that covers up and fashion that enhances gender.
Enhances gender.
I don't have a clue. Who is it?
Lisa G.
Lisa G.
Whoa.
You know, Jim McClure, who's sitting here
That's
with me,
interesting.
figured it out.
He said Lisa G.
Yeah.
Now read that again about her.
A conflicted person unable to transition from a previously successful career to a modestly successful position now. A chameleon-like personality who adjusts behavior depending on the people they are currently spending time with. Continued attempts at resurrecting the perceived success of the previous career.
Right. She's always
Ah.
trying to tell you how.
Well, the sweet and greet.
Right. Wow. You think she's a 30D? I guess you're not an
That's
expert.
not for me to talk about.
All right. Who's the second person?
All right, ready?
I wonder, but Lisa, are you happy with that or unhappy with it? I guess we should
Is
hear
Lisa
from Lisa.
there?
She'll yell at me probably.
Interesting. You profiled Lisa. Lisa, how do you feel about that? You're having a hard. By the
I
way,
knew it was me right away.
you did.
Did you?
Are you
Sat
having a
in
hard
there
time?
when it's me.
Is he accurate? But let's be honest. Is he accurate that you had a hard time transitioning from being a morning show host
No.
to now being on the Howard 100 News team?
No. I did have a hard transition when I went from Hot 97 to my next job.
Do you vacillate between sexy clothing and clothing that covers up your gender?
No, I think I pretty much dress the same every day. I don't think it's
I
one
think
way
you
or
cover
the
up
other.
your gender every day. It's
in more formal informal type situations, like on red carpet, she wears
dresses-
things that
She
enhance
dolls herself.
gender.
Well, I'm not in studio, so yeah, that
Right.
makes sense.
All right, interesting. Anything else to say about Lisa while she's here?
No. We had a good conversation about
Is she well
profiling.
adjusted?
Who, Lisa?
Yeah.
Is any of us? I don't think so.
Sorry, Lisa.
You know what I asked him? I said, "Who here would go postal?" That's
and
what
I said
want to
they're
know.
all fired, so you don't have to worry about that anymore.
Do you think there's anybody here who is dangerous?
No.
No. Okay.
They're all gone.
Okay.
There were some people
Casey's
who
gone.
were.
Casey's gone.
I called Gary about Casey years and years ago, before he was ever in trouble, and I said, this guy's a violent person, and whoever answered the phone, I don't think it was Gary, said, all right, yeah, we'll let Howard know. I go, trust me, I do this for a living. You got to get this guy out of the store. I'm telling you, he's gonna kill somebody.
Well, he never killed anyone. You were wrong.
Not yet.
He's a good man.
Well, it's all relative, isn't it?
All right, Lisa, you were the
Okay.
first one up. Lisa not upset with her profile. Go
All
ahead.
right.
Profile number 2.
Next one. A person raised in a traditional ethnic setting, including a traditional marriage profile, meaning they went from adolescence and got married in a traditional way. Because of a change in profession, this person slowly assumes a non-traditional lifestyle, which includes sexual paraphilias such as swinging.
No, I'm thinking.
Now, do you want me to explain what a paraphilia is?
Yeah.
Okay, a fetish is when you sexualize an object, like a shoe fetish.
Right.
A sexual paraphilia is any kind of sexual behavior outside the norm of oral sex and intercourse. So bestiality, it's an action,
right,
or an activity.
Didn't
swinging?
Didn't Scott once say he was a swinger or something?
Yeah.
But come on, it can't be him. I mean, he's pretty. He doesn't he didn't do that out of fame.
Key clue is the second statement.
Which is, say that again.
Because of a change in profession, this person slowly assumes a non-traditional lifestyle, which includes sexual paraphilias such
Benji.
as swinging.
It's Benji.
No.
All right, I'm wrong. Robin, you want to take a guess?
I'm still processing the information. A change in profession.
Oh, yeah, you got a point there. That wouldn't be Benji. Who is it, Fred?
Again, I've been wrong 2 times already, so why not go for a third? I'll say Sal.
No.
I'm going to say it's Ronnie.
He said he didn't profile
Ronnie,
Sal.
right?
Ronnie.
It's Ronnie,
Ronnie.
right? Of course.
Think about it.
You're right.
He did.
Because, he went berserk.
He tried to become you.
Oh, I think he thinks he is me. Because he watches me all the time.
Yeah.
And then sometimes sort of unconsciously he starts doing things like
I'm waiting for him to come in and yell at me.
Ronnie disturbs you, huh?
No, he doesn't disturb me.
But
It's
what?
just that's his behavior.
Say it again, what his behavior is.
He went from a traditional lifestyle,
Right, he
traditional
was a
marriage
limo
profile,
driver, he had no
got
fame.
divorced,
Right.
is now
Simple
dating
family
a
man.
very significantly younger people.
Right.
He's hanging around in strip clubs.
Right.
And obviously a swinger, in my opinion.
Right.
I think he profiles as that.
Right.
So he went from a traditional lifestyle to a very untraditional lifestyle, which includes sexual paraphilia.
Right.
Wow.
Well, that's good. That's a
Not
good
a bad guy. It's just who he is.
Yeah, okay, that's who he is.
So
anything? Is he? You're in law enforcement. Is he qualified to be my bodyguard?
Don't even start with that, because
Why?
I will go off.
What do you
My
mean?
head will pop off my shoulders.
Whoa.
Seriously. I sit there listening every day.
Go ahead.
Since 85. That's a long time, right?
Right.
I take it very seriously when someone says, I'm going to protect someone's life. Now, you and I are dads. I have 2 children, daughter and son. You have 3 daughters. You're married. You have a wife.
Right.
When you're going to take responsibility for someone's security, you need to have proper training.
Right.
Whoever trained him ought to be shot.
I don't know that he ever had training.
Well, he says he had training, and I've watched his behavior. For example, Elliot Offen was freaking out one day years ago, and Ronnie's standing there with his hands down at his hips.
Right.
First rule in executive protection is you keep your hands at your heart. For 2 reasons. One is there's where your arms are strongest, and secondly, you prevent yourself from getting sucker punched.
Right.
So right there tells me he wasn't properly trained.
Are you a trained fighter?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm a Matu guru in Filipino Kali and a Sifu in Wing Chun Kung Fu.
No shit.
Well, that's how I met Wolfie. I had no idea who he was.
You're a Sifu?
Wolfie is
I
into
didn't know
Kung
that.
Fu?
Oh, I'm not a Sifu.
You have a
I
brown
eat
belt.
seafood.
You
I
have
do.
a brown belt. Yeah.
Well, I was on my way to a brown.
I know a 5-year-old girl who's on the way to her black. Howard.
Listen,
What the fuck
all
is
right,
wrong
take
with
it
you?
easy.
Don't even get me started on that either. That's
Ronnie, come in here and defend yourself.
Oh, here we go. Here we
Dale
go.
says you are not qualified.
I've got a question I can ask him to prove my point. By
Okay,
the way,
good.
Because
All
he
right.
won't get the answer.
Where
What
is
are you
Ronnie?
going to do
Bring
about
him in
this,
here.
Howard?
Nothing.
What are you talking about? I eat seafood.
Howard won't do
Ronnie
anything
tells
about
me
it.
he's qualified.
Well, okay.
Where is he? Where is he?
He's so funny because he's standing there. They got the camera on him, right?
Yeah.
So I said, "Is he going? Is he going?" Yeah, he's going in. So he starts to walk here, and then he just makes a left, and I'm like, Ronnie, and he just didn't answer me.
Well,
so
why won't he defend himself?
I think somebody just got here. I think maybe so. Let me go check. I'll get him.
All
in
right,
here.
go ahead.
You think he's busy?
You think he's busy?
But it's weird because I know he heard me.
Well, he's an angry guy.
My issue with him is this training issue.
Right.
Take it seriously. You're protecting people. I ran an executive protection team for Capitol and A&M Records back in the 80s and early 90s. We dealt with death threats. So if a recording artist had death threats, we went and took care of that, worked with local law enforcement. I've done that. It's not like theory to me.
Dale's challenging that you don't have enough training. What do you think of that?
Whatever you say, dude. You know, it's okay.
Well, what are you getting all bent out of shape?
I'm not getting bent out of shape.
Why don't you talk to him about
The guy
it?
has his opinion, and I'm fine with it. I got nothing else to say.
You said you had a question for Ronnie.
He won't answer it.
Oh, he'll answer it. Sure he will.
Any executive protection profession would know this, Ronnie. Yeah. What does every executive protection or bodyguard carry with them at all times related to gender?
Related to gender?
Yep.
Ronnie don't even know what gender means.
Tampon.
Yeah, tampon.
Mouthwash?
Tampon. Actually, a tampon.
Ron, do we know the answer to this?
It's a tampon.
It is?
Yeah, you plug up gunshot wounds and knife wounds with it.
No shit.
It'll stop
Are you
people.
carrying a
Good,
tampon?
well done,
You have a
Fred.
tampon with you?
Yeah, I have a tampon. I carry one all the time.
But wait a second, that is a good point.
It'll
In other
stop
words,
bleeding, yeah.
If somebody gets hit,
Yeah, you plug it up. It's sterile.
What do you
Ronnie's
think
gonna
of
be
that?
standing there
I
with
think
his
it's great.
finger.
Should always carry those with you.
I carry a sanitary
have you
belt.
ever taken any kind of course in protection or?
I got to guess that.
No, seriously, have you? That means
See,
no.
there he goes.
That means no. It means he has no training.
He's not a bad guy. He's not a bad guy. I don't
Where's
think he's a
your
bad
tampon?
guy.
I'm not saying I'm a bad.
I just wish you guys
If he's
had
unhappy, let him
training.
get somebody else. It's fine with me.
Well,
Where's
I'm
your
not, I didn't
tampon?
say I was unhappy.
He's
I was
not
just
unhappy.
wanted
Why
to
are you
answer the
fucking
question.
grilling me like this?
Because I'm
Why are you putting me
curious.
up against the wall?
I'm curious.
I fucking protected your life. You remember that?
That's
okay?
right. But why are you being uptight now?
What are you busting my balls for?
Who's busting your butt? Wow,
It's like
what a
pulling
baby.
a pin on a hand grenade.
So what do you make of that, what you just saw?
He's upset.
Why?
He doesn't want to be held accountable. He does not like to be held accountable for anything.
Why is he so ashamed to answer your question?
Not ashamed. He just doesn't feel it's beneath him, I think. That's how he
But
profiles.
you're a profiler. I'm asking you your expert opinion on what you just saw. Is he too hot-headed to be a security guy?
Well, you remember the movie Roadhouse?
Yeah.
And Patrick Swayze's character says you don't have the temperament for the trade.
Right.
That's my answer. You can't be a hothead and do this kind of security work. You have to be very calm, very
Right.
relaxed. You got to be able to calm people down, not aggravate them.
Right.
But I don't know. With him, it's hard to tell what's shtick and what's real.
Oh,
when
that
I
was.
met him-
I don't think there is.
No,
shtick.
I don't think that was shtick, but it's hard to tell.
So you got to be calm and you got to carry tampons.
And he doesn't
Yeah.
he doesn't do either one of those.
Think about it. Think about it. What
He's bad at both
How
of
are you
them.
going to stop the bleeding? It's it's an age-old technique that's used
It's
by
true.
everyone. Yeah.
And so, wow.
Yep. Ready for the next one?
Do you have a tampon on you now, or are you
No.
not working right
No,
now?
I'm
That's
not
right.
working. I'm
All right, go
relaxed.
ahead. All right, give me another one. Boy, that was a good one.
All right. Because of a neurotic parent, this person developed sexual paraphilias. But after this period of time in their younger years, this person sought out a flexible mate who allowed some of their deviated sexual behavior, eventually created a traditional and stable lifestyle to counter the emotional chaos of their childhood.
I always wait to see me in this, but that's definitely not me.
Yeah, you didn't have
That
a
could
neurotic
be.
parent.
Well, I had neurotic. I had a neurotic parent. I probably too, but I'm saying I didn't.
That could be Gary.
That would be my guess.
She's right. It's Gary.
It is?
Gary, yeah.
But Gary didn't. You said the sexual thing. He seeked out a.
He sought out a partner who would be flexible with his deviated sexual behavior. Yeah.
I don't see Mary.
He didn't stop.
I don't think that Mary's that flexible.
He
I'm
didn't
not sure I understand that.
In my opinion, he didn't stop what he was doing when he was dating. We know all those stories.
Right.
When he got married. This is not reality.
Oh.
But like, what do you consider deviant sex?
Anything other than, it's not deviant, it's deviated.
What is it, so what does that
anything
mean?
outside of oral sex or intercourse is considered a paraphilia. Now, some are good and some are bad. Bestiality's bad. Anal sex can be good or bad.
So is a hand job considered?
No, that's considered part of foreplay.
So what would be some of the things that would be
anal sex?
Keep going.
Urine, peeing, spanking,
something.
I think listen, I think he's a little off.
You do?
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, but maybe you were. I think you thought Mary was wild sex.
No, I don't even. I don't think I even did talk about doing that stuff when I was like. That's not stuff I talked about doing on the air. Now maybe you think that because of my personality, you see that, or is it something?
No, it's just that whatever.
The only two things I ever talked about on the air that were weird like that, I guess, were anal sex and the girl who threw up.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
that was.
And what about,
by the way,
what about the pornography that you watch?
Well, that is more of a joke.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
No, that was like that was.
So
everybody seems to be
You've
taking.
watched no deviated sexual behavior pornography in the last 10 years in your personal life.
Of course
He
I do.
loves
I think everybody watches deviated.
He's very close to Animal.
Doesn't make him a bad person. I'm just saying that
I mean, he's like an animal.
I mean,
when you have a neurotic parent, it's going to affect your sexuality.
I see.
I will be upfront with him in the sense that.
By the way, I admire you for not getting defensive. Ronnie got so defensive.
No, I'm up for talking about it.
I mean, wow, when
he was talking about it, I go, I think that sounds like me, but I don't know about the deviated sexual thing. But like,
let's go to one more. Let's go to another one.
Right.
Stay in here for Gary. See if you can identify the person. Go ahead.
All right. So, grew up with a neurotic parent. This instability led to sexual insecurities and substance abuse. Societal conflicts fed these insecurities and negative behaviors. This person followed a traditional path through adolescence to adulthood. Issues of social and sexual insecurities created problems of intimacy with family members. Currently has fear and intimacy issues which prevent the elimination of insecurities and emotional stability.
It's me.
That's Howard.
Yeah, I think that's accurate.
May I say something to you?
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
hey, don't say anything to me. Hey, you can't say anything.
Say this.
Why should? Maybe I'll get better.
I want to say this as I guess the best word to use is friend and as a professional.
Good. Go ahead.
You're looking at one of the biggest fans of psychotherapy.
Go ahead.
I did it for 5 years every week. It saved my life, along with the Dr. Sarno book. Thank you, by the way, for that.
You're welcome.
I've given 60 of them out.
Let me hear your advice.
You are holding back in your therapy. And many years ago, you told your psychiatrist you wanted to stop, and he said no. And he was absolutely right, because you're holding back, and I can prove it to you.
Go ahead.
You're a married man using condoms.
Right.
What are you, a sailor?
No.
I mean, anybody that I know that's married that uses condoms has intimacy issues. You are keeping, and just bear with me. I'm trying to help you.
Go ahead.
Here.
I'm not Ronnie. I'm not getting uptight.
You got to give that up, because ultimately you're keeping one foot back in your OCD.
But he doesn't want to get his wife pregnant.
Listen. I'm going to tell you something. There are many ways to stop pregnancy that don't involve the pill.
Yeah, but there's only one that a man can control.
No, listen, let me ask you.
And I don't want my wife to have to take the pill, and I don't want to have to put an intrauterine device, which
you don't have to do that
dangerous.
either. There's many other ways. Humor me.
What are the other ways?
Do me a favor.
Pulling out?
Do me a favor.
Go ahead.
Raise your right hand.
Go ahead.
Put it down.
Go ahead.
So you have cognitive function. You can control your body.
Yes.
If you really worked at it, you could control that.
But
So
she might be pregnant 5 times before he figures it out.
Yeah, right. What if I fuck it up? I mean, Robin's right.
Robin,
I mean,
what is he, Amish?
I don't want. Listen,
I think
my
that-
wife is a Catholic who says to me, if she was pregnant, she would never get an abortion for herself. She believes in the right for other people to have them. But for herself, she doesn't believe in it.
Well, you're going to have a child. I'm going to tell you right now. Welcome to the reality.
My wife's 40 years old.
You're going to have a child.
What are you saying?
I'm telling you there are 2 types of females that don't have children. One is they have serious sexual trauma in their childhood.
Go ahead.
She doesn't profile that way.
That's right.
Or they have serious family dysfunction in their childhood, which she doesn't profile that way.
That's right.
So at some point, she's going to want to do that. Why do you think all this stuff with the dogs? It's an ad hoc child.
The dog is. Well, we know that.
Yeah.
Our dog was our
I think
child.
eventually it's going to happen. But let's get back to the issue of OCD. You can't keep one foot in, one foot back. I think it's partially the pregnancy issue, but I've thought about this for a long time, Howard. I think a lot of it has to do with you still clinging to pieces in the past. And I would beg
What do you
of
mean
you,
pieces in the past?
Pieces of the OCD life that you lived.
I still have a lot of OCD issues.
Well,
I struggle with it every day.
Your wife loves you dearly.
Yes, she
and
does.
That's obvious.
And I love her.
But she tolerates this. And at some point, you have to say, you know what? I got to be completely healed before I die.
Right.
And I'm just out of.
So if I stop using condoms, would I be healed in your opinion?
I think it would help a lot.
You do.
I really do.
Interesting. Well,
do you really grab a condom every time?
Not every. Listen, actually, no.
See, I didn't think you could.
I think it's off and on.
That's right.
But don't toy with that.
But for the most part, I am very consistent.
But in psychotherapy, you can't hold back. It's an excellent. If you have
But
the
I'm
money
not
and
holding
time.
back.
But
how do you know I'm holding
back? That shows holding back if you use it. Do you still use them?
Yes, of course I do. That's our birth control.
Not for married people.
Gary.
I used condoms when I was married because my wife was on the pill and
You're
she didn't
still
want
married.
to. I mean, exactly. But it's a
Freudian slip. Freudian slip.
It was like a health thing. My wife got to a certain age where she didn't want to take the pill anymore.
Right.
So does that mean?
So you use condoms, right?
Right.
And
you use them.
And I would. You don't use them now.
Sometimes.
But
what do you mean sometimes?
Yeah. See.
Sometimes I don't.
And both of you have something in common.
My dad
both
used
of
condoms.
Both of you have something in common.
Yeah. The first line for
the
both of us
neurotic
was
parent.
Right, yeah.
That creates sexual issues and sexual intimacy issues and germ issues and all that OCD stuff.
How does it?
What would Dr. Sarno say to you about that condom use if he was sitting right here?
He'd say you're smart. your wife and you don't want to have a kid, so
Robin,
why
what
would
do
you
you
use a
think?
condom? But we don't want to.
Most married couples don't use any
That's not
contraception.
true. I don't believe that's true.
Well, I'm telling you right now.
So most Catholic people who don't want to have not Catholic people who don't want to have kids who are married.
I don't buy
won't
this.
use a condom. You don't think?
No. I didn't say that. I said most. If you look at the studies from the federal government. The dirty little secret is that about 70% of couples, after they've been married 20 years, do not use anything at all. They just pull out or finish when they're outside.
Huh? Maybe you're right. I don't know. I'll be open to that.
And you understand? I'm saying this out of kindness of my heart.
No, I'm not taking offense.
I think you've made great strides.
Right.
And I'm
not taking offense, but I know my dad used condoms.
But ask yourself the
your
question:
dad,
are you keeping your foot in the back, still back in that world?
My dad looked at me and said, "I don't want another one of these."
But see, I'm in the same boat as you. Whereas Mary said, if I were to get pregnant, I would not have an abortion.
Right.
So
and
to
you don't
me,
want another kid.
Yeah. So to me, that says, well, I don't want to have another kid.
So
But why did you grab them sometimes and sometimes not?
Because I'm like a monkey and I can't.
Yeah, but the two of you. But think about this. But think about this. Between the two of you, how many children do you have?
5.
So
between the two of us. Yeah.
So you've produced good-looking, smart children that are very stable people.
Right.
So there's no reason why another one, whether you want one or not.
Well,
I understand that.
But you have to raise a kid.
I understand that. I got it.
By accident.
At 52, I think it would kill me to try to raise a child.
Exactly.
It's a very what we're talking about is a very selfish act. It's not about what I would produce. It's about me.
I'm 58
but
years old.
The issue of condoms does indicate. And I'm not alone in this, that there are intimacy issues and contact issues. And you really have to ask yourself, does my wife tolerate it, and because she loves me, or am I clinging still to something in the past? One foot ahead,
I'll
one foot
consider
back
that.
is not
I'm not going to
good.
be like Ronnie and fight you, man. Did you see Ronnie run out of here?
Yeah. Let me ask you something, Howard. Does Beth ever object to condom use?
Sometimes she will, but for the most part, she's like, she agrees with me that she doesn't want to take the pill.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, there are other ways.
She does object.
as he said.
Occasionally, but not often. But sometimes she
still,
does. Sometimes
one objection is telling you what's going on in the unconscious mind of your wife.
All right, okay. All right, well, maybe you're right.
And you know what? The thing with you, the two of you, is it's very obvious, professionally, that she loves you.
Yes.
This is real.
Oh, I believe so.
And you're very blessed to have that.
And I love her.
Yeah, I know you do.
And by the way, I'm a terrific husband. Sort of.
You are.
I am, right?
That's
You see
another.
me
Oh,
better.
Gary thinks
but
you're a
that's-
terrific
But
husband.
Gary, that's another issue with Howard. One of my fears is that when you stop this, the
Go ahead.
radio show.
Yeah, please
you
make
are
it happen soon.
Listen, well, I know why you signed up, and,
Right.
and it had nothing to do with the radio show. It had to do with these people that you feel responsible for.
Thank you.
But the issue is, I'm worried you're pseudo agoraphobic at this point. You just don't. You live in a bubble,
Right.
And
I
I
don't like
see
going
you.
out.
I see you doing a Howard Hughes at some point.
It will happen. Yeah.
See, can I say something?
Well, she will
it doesn't have
definitely
to happen,
object to the
Howard.
nails.
Can I say something about that? I thought Howard lived in a bigger bubble 15 years ago than the one he lives in now.
Yeah.
I've made
Howard's
some
more
progress.
willing to go out and talk to people
it's
than he
still
was
a
15.
bubble.
Oh, no doubt. But
It
the
is.
bubble's
He's
gotten
right.
bigger.
The profile
When have
is
you
right.
been? When have you been outside the country in the last 10 years?
Oh,
Never
please.
forget it.
That ain't happening.
I'm talking about Canada or
But
the
we're
Caribbean.
talking. My wife and I are talking about taking a trip to Italy.
Well, they always talk about it. They've been talking about it for 3 years.
I
therapy
thank
for you.
God that the reason we didn't go this year is because our dog was old.
Yeah, but what about last year and the year before that?
But now I have no more excuses.
What, Rob? Howard, go to Italy and leave the condoms at home. This would be good therapy for you.
Yeah, and have a baby?
No, he didn't
Sorry.
say have a baby.
Well, I mean,
you
you
have
know what?
control.
My wife is hot.
You have control. You have
control.
control.
You ever hear of dribble?
You have control.
You know, guys who pull out.
There's no sperm in the first part of that.
No,
so.
wait a second. When you're fucking, sometimes you have
he
pre-cum.
wants you to have a baby.
Get clipped.
Get clipped? Are you crazy? I'm not letting anybody touch my balls if they can find them.
Howard, was your last trip out of the country was not to the Cannes Film Festival, was it?
Well, no, I went on vacation somewhere, but Mexico. But I'll never go
But
there.
he's like outside of the
Don't go there.
continental.
No, I'm not going to Mexico.
We just rescued people from Mexico. Don't go to Mexico.
I've gone to a few resorts, but you know, it's hard, it's almost like being in America.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the safest thing you can do.
Was that your only trip ever to Europe?
No, I've been to England with Robin, and you know,
Yeah, with the
That was a long time
there
ago.
a couple of
right?
times.
Yeah, 100
All right,
years
you
ago.
want the next one?
Ken, go ahead. You're on the air.
Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. Go ahead, Ken.
No, I like this guy a lot. I don't necessarily agree with the using condoms because, you know, you don't want kids, you don't want kids.
Right.
But this business with Ronnie, and he really makes the point. I've called Ronnie out twice on the very issues that your good guest here has called him out on. And he'll shout me down, and he'll go ape shit on a caller. But he cowers in the face of somebody who might know what he's talking about, or Ronnie possibly has a glimmer of belief he knows what
I
he's
saw
talking
Ronnie get very intimidated by this gentleman.
Yes.
I saw
But
Ronnie run out of the room. You chased him right out of the room.
But a caller, he won't even let you get a word in.
That's his thing. He yells over you.
Yeah, and that just shows he's insecure. But he's not trained. He is a hothead. How many times have you talked about incidents on the road?
Listen. Listen. I don't know why he was so afraid of Dale. I would answer Dale's questions. I'll answer Dale's questions all day. I ain't afraid.
I mean, I just want him to, as a professional, because he does care about you. He loves you. But go get the training.
Right.
I mean, I was just in Brooklyn last year with my VP, Keith
Instead of going to
Mazza,
strip clubs.
training air marshals in tactics.
Right.
And those guys were 26 years old. I'm 52. We were throwing them around the room, and they were like, we really need to know how to handle people. I mean, I do this for a living. I've done it for real.
I
and
think
I'm
what
just
you said
asking
was
him to
Dale,
get his training.
I think you were absolutely on target. Say, hey, man, go in for some training courses. Why was the guy so frightened of that?
I don't know.
Howard, I don't even think he loves you that much as you're saying. I think he loves the life.
He loves the life.
No, he loves Howard. He's very loyal to him.
All right, let's go to Megan. Megan, go ahead.
Hi, Howard. I have a question. So I also, like the previous caller, get the condom issue. But do you make out with Beth every time you have sex? Because to me, that's a big sign of intimacy.
I don't want
Is
to
there a lot
talk
of
about.
foreplay?
I don't
No,
want to talk
there's
about
no
my
reason.
specific
Nobody asked
sex
you
of my
specific.
wife.
They're
very
do you
loving.
have
They're
foreplay?
very loving.
Do we have foreplay?
Yeah.
Listen, we have our thing and it works.
But
You don't want to tell us that you have foreplay? Or not?
Of course, we have foreplay.
But I do find it interesting, Howard, that you will talk about sex. You'll talk about sex with Beth, but you won't talk about making out with her.
Right, which is
no. Of course, I make out with my wife. What are you kidding me?
Well, then answer the question. What are you making a big deal about it for?
So if we don't make out and we don't have foreplay, let's say we just fuck. What are you saying? There's an intimacy problem?
No, absolutely not. They're missing the point.
What is the point?
There's 3 types of sex. There's everyday sex, there's quickies, and there's the romantic stuff that goes on for 2-3 hours.
Right.
So that all is relative to.
So if it's all there in some sort of combination, okay.
I don't think you have that issue.
Are you worried? My goodness.
I'm not worried about anything. I'm having a good time.
Howard's having group therapy.
I'm enjoying my life with my wife.
I hear Fred laughing at all this.
What is this?
I'm not laughing about that.
Sam, go ahead. You're on the air. Thank you, Megan, by the way. Sam, go ahead. You're on the air.
Yeah, Howard, hi. If your wife is ovulating and you have sperm, you didn't have a baby.
That's right.
I don't care if you had a childhood trauma or your family doesn't like you. This guy is crazy. Don't listen to him.
Well, that's what I mean, condom. I mean, I don't know. I was raised that you use a condom, but what do I know?
Yeah,
All
but
right,
your
listen.
dad could have had the same intimacy issues.
All right.
I got 2 more.
You do?
Oh, yeah.
All right, because I got to
Will told
move
me
on.
6.
I didn't realize Jeff was
It's
here.
up to you. You tell me.
What do you got? You got one more good one? Give me one more good one.
One more
out of the 2.
good one.
Give me one more good one before we say goodbye.
Let's see. One more good one. Okay. Ethnic issues and family dysfunction led this person to serious social interaction and trust issues from adolescence to early adulthood. This person eventually developed a stable, traditional family life to counter the issues from childhood. Has created an area of their life related to art to express their analytical mind and emotions.
Fred.
Yeah.
Wow.
Say it again. He was what? Because he's got a lot of issues.
He wants anal intrusion in that.
He developed a stable, traditional family life to counter the issues of instability from childhood.
Ah, yeah, that's true.
And then he created an area of life related to art, his music, to express his analytical mind and emotions.
Good. All right. He's like a Vulcan, that's all.
It's about the most stable profile I wrote.
You know, Fred has turned
Fred is
into
very stable.
Fred has impressed me with his life.
Yeah.
He has overcome a lot.
Yeah.
I'm like one of Jerry's kids.
Well, no.
Your success. You went to
overcame
camp and you came out good.
He overcame a lot. Mostly, when I say a lot, I refer to me and my interaction with him. He overcame that. And he overcame a tough family life. And you're right. He has a very sort of stable existence. And has exemplified someone who can overcome a lot of adversity.
He's created a very stable life for himself.
Well,
and,
Dale,
I knew tampons were good for gunshots.
That's true.
Good for you. That was
Came
an accident.
up with that right away.
Anyway, Dale Yeager, you've been a fascinating guest.
Thank you.
I'm glad you came by today. I learned a lot about Ronnie.
We learned a lot about you.
And I learned a lot about me. You are an impressive guy, I have to say. You're not a bullshit artist.
So are you.
Thank you to Wolfie for bringing you by. Where is Wolfie? Wolfie, say a quick hello. And I know he came up
Profile Wolfie.
Yeah, Wolfie. Dale Yeager's book, 3 Myths About Bullying, What Every Parent and Grandparent Should Know to Protect Their Children and Grandchildren, is available now at Amazon.com. And check out Dale's website at seraph.net. Wolfie, a good call on this guy. He seems to know what he's doing.
He's very accurate, very opinionated. I thought you would love him.
I liked him a lot, and he blew Ronnie right out the window. What is that? The only guy who couldn't handle it was Ronnie.
The second you brought up his name, he was pouting in the back. He was not going to comment at all.
He's the funniest guy, isn't he?
I think it's security issues. I mean, security issues, obviously. He's worried that he doesn't do a good job, and I think the spotlight was put on him today.
He couldn't handle it.
Definitely.
Couldn't handle it. Wow. Well, Dale, you know your stuff.
Thank you.
And thank you. And Wolfie, later on, I'm going to be playing a interview that Wolfie did with Chick-fil-A. Very interesting stuff about Chick-fil-A. That I'm watching this guy Huckabee on Fox News, and what a character. I mean, former governor.
I wasn't pouting, by the way.
What was that?
Now he's back.
I wasn't pouting.
Oh, here we go.
You ran out like a scared baby. What
I'm
happened
not
to you?
scared,
Everybody's
baby.
here talking to the
Yeah,
guy.
good,
You
I'm
ran
glad.
out.
You can all talk to him. It's fine. I
You
don't
asked
have.
one
I
question.
don't
You
have
ran
to talk
right
to him.
out of the room.
I don't have to talk to him if I don't want to
You're
talk.
so defensive.
I don't have to. I'm not defensive.
The guy made a good point. He said he liked you. He said, "Hey, if I was
I'm glad
Ronnie,
he likes me. I'm happy for him.
He says you should once in a while take a training class."
He doesn't know what I do.
Well, he was trying
He
to
has
ask
no
you, and
idea
you
what I
ran
do,
right
and I
out of
don't
the
have
room.
to tell him what I do.
Ronnie, what do you do?
It's not his business.
Well, what do you do?
I don't do anything.
Do you have a do you
I
have
don't
a training?
do anything.
Do you
I
go
don't
to a
do
training?
anything. If you're not a happy person with me, that's the main line here.
I'm
if
happy,
you're not
but
happy
do
with
you
me,
do any
all
training?
you have to do is say goodbye. It's easy.
Okay, it's very easy.
But that's not the
I don't
why are
need
you
to
getting,
explain
why are you getting attacked?
I don't need to explain myself to this man.
He just
is
said,
nobody to me.
Wait a
Don't you
second.
understand
If a
that?
guy walked up to me and he says, "Hey, I think you and your wife using condoms shows a lack of intimacy," I say, let me consider that. Let me hear what this. He's a guy. He's a well versed in this psychology stuff.
I'm happy for him.
So I go, okay, let me think about it. I don't think it's accurate for me. I don't think I have an intimacy issue, but maybe he's got something there. I'll consider it. So the guy says to you, "Hey, I know Ronnie's in security. I've done all of this stuff."
Right.
Ronnie, you know, I've offered many training classes. What type of training do you take, or do you take any? And you're like, "Fuck you! You're not
I didn't say
happy."
fuck you.
You're like,
I didn't
"You're
say
not
fuck
happy
you."
with me. Get rid of me." You're so defensive, dude. Why don't you just say to the guy, "Have
Why
a
are you
conversation"?
so angry? What are you so angry with me about?
I'm not angry.
Look
with
at you. You're blowing up here. Why are you blowing
because you're
up?
weird.
I don't have to talk to this man. He's
No one
not
said
part
you
of my
have
life,
to.
and I don't want to.
No one said you have
I
to.
don't want to.
I'm wondering why you're so afraid to talk to him.
I don't want to talk to him.
Why?
I got no reason to talk to him.
Do you respect
or
his
him.
credentials?
But Ronnie,
I have no reason to talk to him either.
But Ronnie, professionals talk to each other about
I don't
training.
have, sir. I don't have to talk to you.
You don't have
and
to.
I don't want to talk to you.
I wasn't trying to have a conflict
Okay.
with you.
I'm not trying to have a conflict.
Do you
I just
see
don't
you
want
get
to. I
into
just don't want
arguments?
to talk to you.
Ronnie, don't be
Plain and
standing.
simple.
Why?
Wolfie, I'm not talking to you.
You're being a baby.
There he goes. You're going to throw the headphones
No, I'm
down.
not throwing anything. I don't need to talk to either one of them. What does he
But
know?
why are you
What does he know about me?
I mean, you don't have to talk to anybody, but why are you afraid to talk to these guys?
I don't want to talk to him.
Why?
Okay?
Can you tell me why?
I just don't feel like it.
Some people you do talk to and some you don't.
Yeah, well, I talk
Why
to who I
these
feel
two?
like talking to.
Why
Ronnie,
these two?
Okay?
He
And
can
it's like
help
every
you.
time that one of these things comes up, it's you who likes to fucking put me on the burner.
Me? The
Yeah,
guy-
and you're happy to do it.
The guy put me on the burner.
You know
Do you
what?
see me getting
No,
upset?
but you're happy to do it because you know it riles me up.
But what
okay?
about me?
And you
He
love
just
doing
put me-
it.
he just put
So
me
I'm
on the burner.
if you're happy, I'm happy. But if you're not happy with me, then we got a problem.
Did I say I'm?
We have a real
do you
problem.
see what you're doing? Do you see what you're doing?
No, I'm not doing anything.
You're trying to create something between me and you. The guy walks in.
I
He
don't
did a
need
profile
to
of
talk
everyone.
to
You're the
this
only
guy. I
one
don't need to be
upset.
profiled by him.
You're the only one
I've
upset.
been doing a fucking job here for 27 years, dude. I don't need him to tell me anything.
No one needs any of this. It's a show. Why are you getting so upset?
If I've been doing the right thing all along, I don't understand why I have to answer to him.
Man, are you fucked up?
Yeah, I am fucked up.
You're
If
afraid
according
of talking
you,
to
I
a
am
guy.
fucked up.
You're afraid of talking to people.
I talk to who I feel like talking to. And if I don't feel like talking to him,
Ronnie,
I talk to
what
my
if you
own
learn
psychiatrist or
something?
psychologist.
But what if you learn
I don't
to
need to talk to this
But
guy.
what if you learn
he knows
something?
nothing about me. Nothing. He comes in here and he thinks he knows about me, but he knows nothing about me.
Ronnie, do you
I'm not
feel-
a fucking swinger where he ever.
He said he
wherever that
doesn't.
came
He
from.
asked you a question
Where
'cause he
comes-
doesn't
Where that
know.
comes from in his head. That never happened in my life. Being a swinger. Where does he come up with shit like that? I don't have to listen to this man.
I don't know, man.
All right, and I'm not walking out.
Wow.
I'm just telling you, I don't have to explain anything to him. To me, he's nobody. He's just another person on the street.
You sound awfully defensive to me, dude.
Well, I'm sorry.
Wow, you
Maybe
are
you should consider
defensive.
getting somebody else to work with you.
Why do you always go there?
Now,
do you
why
not?
are
Do you
you
not want to?
firing
Do
yourself?
you want to fire yourself?
Obviously-
Then quit.
obviously you're not happy.
You're firing yourself.
If you
I'm
keep
happy.
bringing people in
The
to
guy-
try and fucking pick my head.
I didn't bring this guy in for you, Ronnie. That's another fucking weird
we didn't
thing
know
to
who
do.
he was going to profile.
He
know
just
what?
walked in and he came
That's
in and he said he's a
fine.
profile.
But
He-
why
he's-
do you have to
he
keep?
says
Why do I
one
have to
thing-
come in and defend myself if I
Why
don't
do you keep
want to?
quitting your job?
I'm not
Do you
quitting.
not want to do it?
I'm
You can
not.
quit.
I didn't say I quit.
I never said I was unhappy with you.
Then why
are
do
you hearing
Why
that?
do I have to talk to this guy?
You don't have to, but why are you so
do I
afraid?
have to defend myself?
Why are you
to
so
him?
afraid?
Why do I have to defend
Same
myself?
reason we
to him?
all just
I
did.
don't want to. That's my prerogative. I don't have to fucking
You're
talk
afraid
him.
to talk to him.
Okay, if that's
Admit
what,
it.
If that's
Are
what
you
you're saying-
afraid to talk to him?
No.
Then
I
why
have
won't
no
you talk to
reason
him?
to talk to him. I have no reason to talk to this man at
So,
all.
Ronnie, you want to be a part of the show sometimes, but
don't
not
have
all the
any reason
time.
to talk.
Will you tell us when you don't want to be?
So sometimes, like Robin says, you want to be involved with the show, but sometimes you don't. So we're supposed to figure out when you want to be in the show.
I
You like
came
doing
in,
Ronnie's
I said
block
I got
party,
nothing
right?
to say to him, and that's it.
You like Ronnie's block party.
What does that have to do with
It
it?
has everything to do with it. You want to participate sometimes,
I participate
but other
all
times
the time.
you
I
won't
came
talk to
in
this guy.
I have nothing to say to him.
I think
He wants to talk to you.
I don't want to talk to him.
He's being exposed, and he's upset
I'm
about
exposed,
that.
right?
But he's not
I'm
being exposed. He hasn't even. It seems like he has something to hide.
Wolfie, please stay out of this because it's got nothing to do with you.
I think he's.
It's got nothing to do with you.
What do you think, Wolfie?
I think he's exposing weaknesses.
Look, you just chased him out of the room by saying
what
something.
are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh my God!
I think Howard. I think I was much more tougher with you.
Oh, absolutely.
But we
I don't
had
think
we
you
had
did
an
anything.
honest exchange as dads, as executives,
Right.
as
And you know
people.
what? Maybe you're right. I'm actually thinking about what you said.
Known you for a long time.
Right.
So, trying to help.
I'm not threatened
trying to
by
be helpful.
you. This
No.
fucking guy is so threatened.
Professionally,
All you had to
he
do was
could
talk
help
to
Ronnie.
me.
He could probably help Ronnie
No,
out.
I'm not a therapist.
No, professionally in terms of his job in security.
Yeah, which is all I'm asking is say, hey, professionals talk all. I was talking to one of your security guys out there. He's NYPD detective. I train NYPD detectives. We talked. We had a nice conversation.
Might learn something.
Right.
Might not, but you don't know.
Professionals talk all the time about training. What's the big deal?
Ronnie is
Push the
allergic
button.
to training, I think.
I would love if Ronnie carried a tampon or two. I mean, he should have a utility belt like Batman.
With all tampons. His bullet holes, holders are tampons.
But it also seems like Ronnie wants to be a part of the show. He's on the wrap-up show every day. He runs in there.
Right.
You know,
He's always got input to other
suddenly
things.
you show up, and now he doesn't want to be part of the show.
I think Ronnie, like in my profile, was drug into this character position on the show.
I didn't drag him in.
No, he just it happened organically over the years.
He's pacing the halls. Look at him. He's all upset.
I think I got a camera on him.
Yeah, look at it.
They're
There he
stalking
is.
him.
He's all upset.
He's being stalked.
Man, I can't believe it.
He's still yelling.
It's funny. Like you didn't even get out half a question and you fucking leveled the guy.
He's the first person to get upset if someone's not a team player.
Right.
So you challenge him and he runs away like a baby.
He wasn't being a team player. He's always blaming Lisa G as not being.
Everybody
a
else
Not a team
engaged
player.
with me, which
Everyone,
was good.
even Lisa G engaged.
Yeah,
with
it wasn't being judgmental. I'm just talking about profiles. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah, you chased him right out of the room. It was weird.
Now I have to
Is he the most-
deal with him out there.
He'll be fine. But is he the most volatile person here? I guess so, huh?
The most volatile?
You know, but like, don't go on the wrap-up show and be part of that, and don't be on part of the block party.
Yeah.
Don't be part of the. And then all of a
Well, he
sudden,
certainly piles on when somebody else is getting, what they consider like a rough time.
right.
But he doesn't like it when it's him.
Yeah.
You
Robin's
chased him right out of the
Robin's
room.
right.
You didn't even say anything to
all
the guy.
all the volatile people were fired over the last couple of years, so you're safe.
He has opinions about people that worked on the show in
Oh,
the past.
yeah. That's a whole nother story.
Well, hey, another day.
Another day.
I
I'd
like
love
when
to
you come
back.
Hey, Howard,
Did you know it was Tim who shit? You knew right away. Right?
Howard, I got to tell you something funny. I'm on the Amtrak train yesterday coming from Philly,
Yeah.
and he was in my car.
No kidding.
You're kidding.
Yeah, he was all wired up, and he was in flip flops, and I didn't get to say hi to him because and I was hoping he wasn't using the bathroom on the train. So.
I was going to have Ronnie judge the beauty pageant tomorrow, but maybe I shouldn't because he doesn't like coming in here.
Yeah, he might get dragged into something he doesn't like.
All right. Anyway, listen, Dale, thank you. And
Thank
we'll
you,
check out your
Howard.
book, 3 Myths About Bullying, What Every Parent and Grandparent Should Know to Protect Their Children and Grandchildren. It's available now at Amazon.com. Check out Dale's website at sarath.net. And Wolfie, thanks to you, and I'll get to your stuff later on. Wolfie's been checking in with lots of good stuff lately.
Yes.
And we'll be back right after these words. I wanted to...
What's
I wanted
that?
to get to more, but I got Jeff Ross here. I would have.
I know you don't like shaking hands. So.
Well, yeah, because I got intimacy. If I could put a condom on my head.
I'll put you through the torch and I'll just wait.
You've been working.
I know.
Good? Yeah, you're doing some great stuff for us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate the opportunity, and there's some cool stuff coming up in the next 5 weeks or so that I'm going to do.
Now, what do you do? You guys do martial arts together? What'd you run out of the room for? What's wrong with you?
He teaches my son. My son's 5.
What does he teach him?
Martial arts.
Oh, martial arts?
Yeah, I just.
Well, I have a part-time martial arts club, and it's my decompression.
Is that how you guys met?
Yeah, his son's in our kids program.
He didn't even know who I was.
I had no idea. My son told me.
that's funny.
I go, that's not true. He goes, yeah, he's Wolfie. I go, really? Yeah, so that's how I met him.
Wolfie's a good shit.
He's a good guy. Thanks for having me on.
I'm not interested in you. Stop taking my picture.
Thank you.
Go look and hide. I could give a shit.
I enjoyed him, and I thought, that was good.
There you go. Cool. Appreciate it. I don't know that that's wrong. That could be an intimacy thing.
pulling out is way crazier than whatever intimacy issue. I don't want to have another kid.
I don't. I mean, I don't know how else to
call
do
it whatever
it.
you want to call it.
And condoms just don't bother me.
Well, they bother me. That's a problem.
And it doesn't seem to slow me down.
Dale.
Hi.
Your analysis, sort of as predicted, caused a bit of controversy, especially with the man leaving my frame right now.
Uh-huh.
Why do you think Ronnie became so defensive?
You know, he doesn't. Some people don't like to be profiled. I mean, it's a very uncomfortable thing. He says I'm inaccurate. I don't think I'm inaccurate, but
when he came out here, he was upset. But he said, "Who are you? What are your credentials?" Well, if you were to tell him, if you were to,
I train the interrogators for the Army, Army intelligence officers. I train DEA agents, Secret Service. I went to the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center. I'm a Justice Department trainer, so I've done this. Done it for a long time, 22 years.
You're decorated as far as protection and psychoanalysis of criminals and things of
did it for a long time.
What does Ronnie do well? Is there anything you've noticed that he does well?
He's very loyal. I mean, he's very loyal, and he does pay attention. So I actually said some positive things about him, but I don't think he heard those.
What are some of the other negative things he does? I know you mentioned he keeps his hands in the wrong position. The training, I know you said, is sporadic at best.
He doesn't stand off to the side. He stands directly in front of potentially violent people. That's something you don't do. You never stand directly in front of someone.
Why? Why is it important to be off?
There's 9 weapons in front of someone: 2 fists, 2 elbows, 2 knees, 2 feet, and a headbutt. Why would you stand in front of 9 weapons? Makes no logical sense. You always step to the side. That's how you control people.
That alone gives you an advantage because they can't see you coming.
Women, men, doesn't matter. Yeah.
What about the psychological implications of Ronnie? Of someone who gets defensive at criticism, and what does that indicate to you?
He's got a bad temper. He's a hothead, and that's something that he has to get under control if he's going to do security work. You have to be calm to do security work. So, you know.
The other thing I was going to ask you about is with Howard. I mean, you mentioned what a fan you've been over the last close to 30 years.
Yes.
Was it tough to tell someone that you like and respect so much something so negative about him?
Absolutely not, because I didn't say it out of a negative. I really want to help him because I do believe in psychotherapy. I've seen him benefit from it, but he's holding back. That's an indication of holding back, and I wanted to say that to him because I wanted to help him. I sincerely wanted to help him because he needs to complete that process of healing.
So you're starting to sort of spur that, get it in his head.
I wanted him to think about it, to ask those questions. Ultimately, my job isn't to give you the answers, it's to make you ask the right questions about yourself. I have to do it to myself, too, so.
Fun time today, Dale. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Wolfie, another great discovery by you. Good work, sir.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, guys.
Take care, everybody.
Gary, why don't you believe that this guy is correct in his analysis of you?
I didn't say it was all wrong. I mean, the part about my mother is right, but I think that his perception of my sexual being is based on a lot of stuff that has been told on the air, which is mostly truth. But I didn't agree with it. But I can understand how he can come up with that idea. I can swear on the life of my children that I'm not into like any weirdness, like he was saying, like urinating and spanking. I find spanking to me, I've always thought the dumbest fucking thing in the world. And I remember when Howard would talk about this, was that Master Bill spanking video? I thought to myself, if anything, what a bore. Like, I remember watching it because Howard always talked about it, and I thought, why would I want to spank when I could be having sex? Like, to me, I find a lot of these weird sexual things are sort of putting off what you're there to do. And I find them boring. But I like him. I like this guy. I think he's really good.
How would you classify yourself sexually?
Adventurous, but not crazy. I think would be a great way. And when I say adventurous, I mean within my little bubble. Meaning, I'm not so adventurous. I'm gonna like I wouldn't be interested in me, another guy, and a woman. I'm not that adventurous.
There are boundaries. Many of them.
Well, everyone has their own wacky boundaries.
Right, but more conventional boundaries than his.
I think that in the grand scheme of things, people would be surprised to find that I'm probably more conventional in that area than they might think. When I was young and out there doing, sure, we messed around, but I don't have any weird stories. I've never had any almost sort of, group sex or gay thing or anything like that. And, like I said, it's not as weird as people might think, but I like this guy anyway.
Why allow people like this to get under your skin?
It's not under my skin, dude.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you just answer to him about your training and let him know that you've done a good job? But why let him?
I like
speak
to
for
know
you?
who he protected.
Ron, let's just clear your good name once and for all.
Let's not.
No, but this guy's attempting to put words in your mouth, tell you how well trained or unprepared you might be.
Please, give me a break with this shit, okay? There's nothing. I got nothing to say about it, and that's the end of it. Okay.
Fair enough.
I want to know who this guy protected and saved lives. Whose life he saved.
Are you implying that you've saved lives?
Speak with words.
Have you saved a life?
What's that?
Have you ever had to save Howard's or anyone else's life?
Read the newspapers from back in the 90s. That's all I keep saying.
Okay. I'm going to break out my microfiche. I'm going to look that up. Be back in a little bit. Ron, why don't you want to talk to this guy?
I got no reason to talk to him, and that's it. Goodbye. You know, what the fuck?
But it's making you look worse by now.
I don't care. This guy means nothing to me. Wolfing is a piece of shit under my shoe. He shouldn't even be in there. He's got nothing to do with this. Because he brought a guest in? He shouldn't be in there. He's got nothing to do with this.
But why not clear your good name? Why not?
Oh, Greg, stop it with your nonsense already. Stop with the clearing my good name bullshit. All right? God, guys are fucking unbelievable.
What about him makes you not want to speak to him? Because you'll speak to other people like Howard says. You pick
I got
and
nothing
choose.
to say to him.
Why? Why him specifically?
I got nothing to say to him.
What don't you like about him?
Oh, God. Jesus Christ, man. Give it a rest.
Sam, what brings you down here today?
I have no idea.
Just came to hang out.
Well, yeah, you know, when the guy owns a company, he tells you to come on the show, you go. You know?
You listen, right?
And the walking backwards drives me.
You got to do it, man.
It's unbelievable.
You got to.
All right.
I'm getting good at it, I think.
You won't keep going backwards?
Not.
You'd rather let me go out of focus and run into that wall.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'll sacrifice that footage.
How's it going? How's it going? Forget me. How's it going for you?
It's all right. I'm a little tired.
You tired? Now,
yeah.
Where is your career going from here? Where is this going to take you?
I'm moving on up. I'm an associate producer right now.
You see the Academy Awards where the hooker won the screenplay?
Yes, I did for Juno.
That's where you ought to be. You could be like
stripping or
no, a handheld camera guy. They would say, "What did you used to do?" And you would say, "I worked at Howard Stern, and then I shot a movie." Apparently, it's not difficult to do.
No, I think it's
when strippers are winning Academy Awards. I think
exactly.
It's not hard to do. Otherwise, everything's good. How are you?
Good.
Didn't we say this already?
Yeah, I think we made this chit chat.
But how have you really been doing? How are your parents?
My parents are good.
They're proud of you?
Yeah, they are. They are.
Did you get a college degree?
I did.
In what?
In broadcasting. Went to a good school, you know.
Yeah, but that's not really a good degree.
Why not?
Well, if you don't make it in broadcasting, then what do? You could be a doctor in Venezuela.
Hey, Jay Thomas is here. He's always on fire. He always has great stories. Jay has his own radio show here on Sirius Satellite Radio. You should check it out. It's a lot of fun. Weekday afternoons from 3 to 6. I always listen to him. I listen to Bubba. There's so much stuff going on. It's from 3 to 6 on Sirius Stars Channel 102. The great Jay Thomas, who really is quite delightful. I like Jay.
Where is he?
He's stalling. He's making an entrance.
Yeah. Making us demand him.
What were you doing out there that you're so busy?
He was telling me a story of coaching his kids in baseball.
Oh.
And I was pretending I cared.
Gary's stories are all beautiful family stories.
First of all, Jay and I both coached in the same league in the same time.
Here we go again. It was boring then, it's boring now, and it's going to continue to be boring.
Okay, Jay, why don't we sit down on a plane and you can tell me how you build houses for 5 fucking hours?
I don't, but you know what? I stopped doing that. I realized it's like
you didn't
showing,
stop talking about it.
How about people that show you the pictures of their fucking kids?
I didn't do that.
Right?
It's so right. You know, my parents, I used to say to them, why don't you ever carry a picture of me in your wallet or your purse, Mom? And they go, we hate people who show pictures of their children. We have nothing to brag about. And I go, you have nothing to brag about.
What were you, like, all nose when you were a kid? What
I
kind
don't
of...
know what it was, but like I thought, well, maybe they could have a picture so that they could look at me when I was in...
they wanted to check on you every once in a while.
No, they had no concept of that. Jay, I was hearing a story, which is fascinating. By the way, did you watch the Academy Awards?
You know, I did, and
Who's getting lap dances from Diablo Cody? I mean...
I've got to tell you that we struck, you know, I'm in the Writers Guild and all that stuff, that we struck battling for the writers and all, and then a hooker wins the best screenplay and says, I'm learning a lot from the writers, and it's like, it was such an embarrassment.
Yes.
It was such a slap in the face to writers.
What are you guys holding out for?
Well, in all fairness, she wasn't a hooker. She was a stripper. Let's be honest.
I'm sorry. That's a hooker to me. You can call it, because if there's enough money, do they not screw guys?
Well, not all of them, but let's be honest.
You think she never screwed anybody for money?
I don't know. I don't know the girl.
Then the movie's about a little slut, right?
Yes.
And here's the other thing. They're always having the thing, and I go to these things and I wear a ribbon for abortion. Always, you know, everybody should have an
woman's
abortion.
right to choose.
Never do they have an abortion in the movies.
No, never.
Nobody ever has an abortion.
That
right?
16-year-old girl in Juneau would have had an abortion in 2 seconds. You're absolutely right.
No, I didn't see the movie.
Has an abortion.
They should. We have enough people.
He's so right.
They should have an abortion. I mean,
Well, what about the family that wanted to adopt that baby?
Didn't they break up? I didn't see the movie.
Yes, they do.
And so they give it to a broken family.
More trouble.
So they should have aborted.
It's a great story.
And they give it to a broken family, which is already a mess.
Well, you're from New Orleans, and you even, I thought this was an incredible statement.
So many people should have been aborted in New Orleans. It's not even funny.
I want to see the sequel of Juno in 15 years when that kid's ripping off cars and mugging
But you had
people.
said yourself that the
I don't think that Diablo Cody will write another movie that we care about.
You hope not. You got jealous, didn't you? Be honest. I mean,
you know
have
what?
been
I'm
in the
jealous
business.
because they make it out like we are the peons, and then the King of France and the Queen and all are in this thing, and we look at them through the fence, and then they throw us bread they've chewed on for a minute.
Are you saying that the Academy Awards are like high school, where the cool kids all get to congregate
and give each other awards,
and you're on the outside looking in, and no one will let you come to the party?
And if the women are so beautiful, why don't they have anybody?
Right.
Why doesn't Cameron Diaz have a man?
Because she's a fucking pain in the ass.
I don't know. And by the way, when they're taking the pictures, what is with this?
What, turning to the side?
What does that mean? It's a cat's ass. It's a cat's ass.
You know, I saw Miley Cyrus doing that. She's 15 years old.
What's with the 15-year-olds acting like 40-year-olds?
Raising kids in Hollywood, were you afraid of that? I mean, the kid turning into a Hollywood kid. Miley, what his name is Miley? I never heard of this. Miley.
Well, she's a little...
We struggled to get the kids into an upscale preschool. I mean, you probably went through this with your kids. This is a long time ago. And we went, and we had to get, and Alex Trebek and his wife were trying to get into school the same time we were.
And there's only so many slots available.
And they had the quintessential black woman headmaster, but everybody else was white and rich in the school. And Jack Nicholson,
in a very liberal neighborhood.
Right.
It was in the it was on Clinton Street. I'll never forget it. It's still it's the Something Learning Center. And one day we're parking the car, and my wife's, it was Jamie Lee Curtis was helping park the cars. And Bruce Springsteen was in the coffee room. And Jack Nicholson, well, my wife was going, my God.
We got to get in.
Get into school.
Yeah.
So we bring
to go to this school.
bring our little 3-year-old, 4-year-old boy, and he's got some issues. He's not right. He's mentally not right. And
your son is not mentally right?
What about your son?
He's okay now, but he wasn't right.
Not everybody has a perfect kid. At least you admit that.
Thank you for admitting it.
We would go to McDonald's, And you know where they have the balls? You get to play with the balls?
Yeah. Right.
He would get in there, and then he would grab a kid and start strangling him, and pulling him. And some dad would say, "Hey, who's that?" And I would say, "That's my son." He goes, "Hey, get him out." And now my son wouldn't let go and then would bite the kid. It was really terrible.
Wait, now, does your son still have problems? I mean, honestly.
He builds guns now. He makes a real gun.
Oh, my
And he
God.
stopped
Oh, no, we
biting
deal with it all the
people.
time.
So he's a real violent kid. I mean,
No, he's
born
not. He's a
violent.
crack shot and all, but we let him get it
Should
out.
he be around guns?
Will you stop that?
I'm not kidding.
No, he tried to strangle children
Yes.
at a young age,
and now
he's
he
into
builds guns. Now,
What school does he go to? Because I want to
he goes to a public school now.
They won't let him in the private school.
No. So we go to the higher learning thing, and we had like this kind of thing with him. And one guy in Burbank says to me, "Who's that kid in there?" And I go, "Oh, that's my son." He goes, "If I didn't recognize you, I'd punch you in the nose." He says, because he recognized me, he wasn't gonna. So I'd climb in the thing, and I did this constantly. My wife's crying. We had another kid, and also finally we sent him to this school.
It's a tough kid.
We get there, and Alex Trebek is with this young wife of his, and they're trying to get in.
And they're kissing the black woman's ass, who's the headmistress.
We get the kid in.
Yeah, good.
We get him in.
Good. You
He's
paid him
there, my wife says Jamie Lee Curtis is parking the cars and all. Well, he's not there a minute. He's in the sandbox. He strangles a kid.
Was it someone's famous kid?
Bites the kid, yeah. Like somebody I never heard of, a producer's child. So they call us up and they go, "Your child needs a shadow teacher."
What's that?
For $400 a week, a woman stays with him all day.
Well, at least they didn't kick him out. They didn't give up on him.
$400 a week, and he's great with the shadow teacher, who's a psychologist or a kid or whatever she is from high school. I said, well, I'd like it too if somebody hung with me all day, right?
Or you have to pay $400
extra a week, and it was $1,000 a month. I am so mad, and so I say to my wife, why don't we send him up the street with the Mexican kids and all, where he would fit in. He would fight. He would be a gang member. He looks like...
He likes guns.
Like he's from a broken home or something.
Right.
Mom, I got my colors today.
Did you ever take him to a psychiatrist at that age and say, what's going on
he's
here?
pre-fucked up. He belongs...
with these kids.
And the kid. And we had a psychiatrist, and they went to... They would go to McDonald's with us, two of them.
Right.
This is another $5,000. And we would stay there.
Aren't
and
you
then
glad you had kids?
We'd put him into the thing and see if he strangled someone. We started going to McDonald's in other neighborhoods that they didn't know us.
Right.
We go into West Los Angeles.
Right.
So we're spending tons of money. So now the school says he's become such a problem. We have to have a meeting.
Oh, no.
We have to have a meeting.
Is it hard to love a kid like this?
It is.
It is. Go ahead.
So we got 7 people in the room, and they're telling us these things, psychiatrists and things, and the quintessential, 6 foot tall, a black woman headmaster, not another black person on the staff, not a Mexican, nothing.
Nothing.
And I say, we're not all talking about this little 2.5 foot kid, are we? We can't be.
Right.
And I said, this is ridiculous, and we're out of here. We're done. And the woman said, well, okay. And they gave us our money back. And so they that's a big deal. They gave us our money back. We ended up going to some school run by lesbians, and he was fabulous at the lesbian school.
So do you think there's something to the fact that these she schools are doing something wrong?
Here it is. You don't have to be smart to be an actor.
Right.
Writing is hard. Producing is hard. I guess directing, you have to
I don't
know.
know how writing is hard. A stripper can do it.
That's true. But actors are not bright, and I've said it forever. I get in trouble for saying it, but
I got to ask you a question about that.
They're
'cause
not
I've heard it.
smart.
Listen, I'm watching this show, In Treatment, Gabriel Byrne.
I love that show.
Okay, me too. They memorize all these
Unbelievable.
lines. There's
What
gotta
does memory have to do
well,
with
nothing?
Let me finish my point.
Smart.
There's got to be some
The
intelligence.
Rain Man
there.
can memorize shit.
I can't memorize.
I'm in a Rain Man, memorize
You're
everything.
brilliant.
No, I'm not. I don't. I mean, I feel stupid. So when I see these actors, they're able to memorize entire soliloquies, monologues. They're able to do this. They have this ability. You can't see the intelligence in that?
I don't think memorization is intelligence.
What? I'm sorry.
I don't think memorization is intelligence. The average person says what you say. You did a movie. I didn't see you stumble or you talk.
No, I struggled to remember the lines, and there were my lines.
They do too.
Much.
They do, but they do too.
Well, I'll tell you something. This is a fascinating story. And, even more fascinating is your take on the whole... Jay is from New Orleans.
Right.
And the guys told me this. This was something they put in the notes. Mm-hmm. That you recently in New Orleans rented out your house to Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie.
To their architects.
Okay.
Oh,
to their architects.
Brad Pitt, who is a wonderful guy and is helping New Orleans.
Is he smart?
I don't think so. I think he's naive. I think he's really rich.
He wants to bring all the poor people back to New Orleans and build up their neighborhoods, right?
Yeah, and we'd like him to stop that. The hurricane, of course, did us a tremendous favor and blew tons of killers out of town and people living on the dole and everything else. And so now they're all trying to come back.
But there's still a high...
terrible.
A murder rate there.
A friend of mine just got shot in the ass. He was being robbed. They shot him and the bullet went through a cheek. A transvestite robbed him.
So you're serious when you say that the hurricane was a good thing?
Yes.
It was God's way of cleaning up New Orleans.
So now when you
I
see...
didn't even believe in God till the hurricane.
So when you see Brad Pitt...
Did you see the people in the Super Bowl? Did you see them?
Yes.
Would you like to live anywhere near any of those people?
I don't know.
Where's our food, motherfucker? Where's our food? It was horrible. It was horrible.
So you were pleased when New Orleans changed after the hurricane, and now when people like Brad Pitt, who doesn't really live in New Orleans...
He should be rebuilding houses in my neighborhood.
Okay.
Right.
I went to the airport, and all these church groups are coming to help rebuild places that no one gives a shit about.
Right.
I couldn't find anybody to work. I went to the airport to, Southwestern Baptist Church from Mississippi or wherever the hell, Texas. I said, look, I'll give you $20 an hour apiece. Work in my neighborhood, rebuild our houses. Don't go in that neighborhood. And they laughed at me.
Right.
And they went and did Jesus' work and all that. Brad Pitt gave $5 million. He's going to build 150 houses. He brings in architects from all over the world. And they're very nice people, but they're naive. These architects stay in my house and destroy it.
What do you mean?
They left underwear and pot and beer and shit. They went nuts. They just spent his money and went completely nuts.
So
so it was like a frat party.
Yes.
So they wrecked your house.
Yes.
Did you have to get some additional funds from them in order to fix up the house?
We thought about doing it, but I was, I didn't give them a break because they were helping. That's another thing.
Right.
If you're coming to New Orleans to help, I don't give you a break when you rent my house.
Right. So
Right.
Did Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie ever show up at your house?
They never came to my home, but what they did was they threw a party. And they threw it in the area where they're building the houses. And there was a big trailer there, and they put fences up and all. And so a guy I know says, look, they're throwing this party. Maybe I can get you in. And I said, sure. So we go to the thing. Not only could I get in, they let everyone in. It was like Andrew Jackson's inauguration. He let everybody in the White House, and it was a terrible idea.
Right.
It's the last time they let human beings in the White House. So regular humans. So I walk through the gate, and there are people all over the place, and I talked to a cop, and he says, this is crazy. These 4 guys over here, we had a gunfight with last week.
Oh, my God.
Brad's walking around. She's got the little baby. They have security. A woman comes in with the scissors and tries to cut a piece of his hair off so she can clone another Brad Pitt.
Oh,
Wow.
stop.
They grab her, pull her down.
Right.
Then a guy with a microphone goes
This
up.
is who they're trying to save.
Very nice people. Very nice people.
But they're naive because they're saving these people who are not worthy.
And a man came up to Angelina Jolie, started a tape recorder. She's holding a baby. And he said, I thought it was somebody from your show. He says, I understand you're fucking your bodyguard. Like that. And they grabbed him. And I'm in the thing thinking, I thought it was somebody. I thought it was, Stuttering John had come back or
Somebody
something.
write down that question. We need to use it.
So I'm looking around going, get out of this neighborhood, fill this place in, knock all these fucking houses down,
right?
And let the tourists come in, and that's the end of that. I don't know, and I said this to Larry King. And, oh, Jay, how can you say it? I think, well, Larry, why don't you go fucking live there?
Right?
They'll fucking shoot you in about 2 seconds.
But that's what all the liberals will say. What's wrong with you, Jay?
You're
while
right.
They live in Malibu.
I don't want to be bothered when I live someplace. I don't want to have to worry about people shooting people, and then the mayor of New Orleans has had some sort of nervous breakdown or something. He doesn't even talk to anybody.
Yeah,
it's unbelievable.
He's in hiding.
So you're on top of this because you love New Orleans, and
You
this
live
is
there.
and he has a home there, and this is all of
That's
that.
it.
So how's the radio show going?
It's going very well,
Yeah.
and thank you very much. And I signed a new 2-year contract. And they were very nice.
You're going to be at Sirius for another 2 years.
Another 2 years.
Everyone likes that.
Yes,
I love
it's all
listening to the
good.
show. I think it's
Thank
great.
you.
I
Thank
still
you.
don't understand the logistics. Where are you when you do this show?
I do it from California, and then I have a studio outside of New Orleans, and then I come here to New York, and I just kind of do this kind of bouncing around thing.
I find it hard to not be in the studio with everyone, but you have no problem doing it.
None whatsoever.
You're that talented that you can do the show from anywhere.
You could do it too. You could do it from your house. Why you come in is ridiculous.
I'm not sure. Denny, you're on
What
the
do you
air.
mean, not
Wouldn't it be
sure?
weird if you were here and I was somewhere else and
No.
we couldn't look at each other?
Like, how would you be a guest when
Are you
have
really
a
getting
guest?
anything from looking at me? What
I'm
are you
connecting.
getting?
I don't know. I'm getting a vibe.
When you have a guest,
I
where
can't-
are they, Jay?
Yeah,
I
who
don't know
knows?
where the fuck they are. They're someplace else.
But you all pretend you're in the same room.
I don't pretend. I say I'm someplace, and they're not. Look, it doesn't make any difference. When you talk on the phone, do you need to see the person on the phone?
No, but that's different. Well, I don't know. I think
I
it's
can't
different
see
tonight.
Artie right now.
That's true. Denny, you're
Say
eating.
something, Artie.
I'm eating.
Hey, now, Howard.
Don't bother Artie.
I'm with Jay. We should do it.
I mean,
from home.
hold, Artie, you see that? He said something.
If Artie did the show from home, we'd never hear from him.
That's right. We never get
Denny, go ahead. You're on the air.
Jay,
Watch
Jay,
this.
you-
Denny's
you
on the
don't
phone.
get it.
We
Jay,
don't
you
need to see
get it
Denny.
up
If
here.
we saw Denny, we would be disgusted by what we're seeing.
Denny, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No problem, man.
Have you ever seen Denny live? Has anybody seen Denny?
No, I've never seen Denny.
Denny, what do you weigh? How much do you weigh? Denny, how much do you weigh?
Well, let Denny make his point.
All
please.
right, go ahead,
Denny. Go ahead.
I'm from New Orleans, Jay, and I cannot believe you're just taking advantage of your celebrity to get attention when this town needs people like you who know about the city to speak positively about it, and you're sitting here using it to get yourself attention instead of getting the city attention. Like,
Hold on a minute. I love you. You sound like you have a job. Have you shot anybody lately? Do you sell drugs or anything?
No, sir.
Okay. I'm there all the time. I have a home there. You and I are the same person. Do you not want all the scumbags to leave?
Listen, the city is the city, and with the scumbags, without them, it's New Orleans. It's not Colorado.
Well,
all right?
Jay is saying that he wants
Yeah.
certain people there, and so
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
I guess-
this man is saying he liked the color of the city.
No, but you know,
before it
Denny
was
and I are the same guy.
whitewashed.
No, not whitewashed. No, absolutely not. There is a huge middle class of black, Hispanic, everything else. But there are some scumbags there. Denny, you got relatives like I have relatives. Our relatives are scumbags, too. I'm glad some of my relatives are gone.
Let's go to Kyra.
I mean, they're all... Denny, how many relatives do you have that collect welfare and all that shit
He's
and live
gone
for
already.
free?
Kyra in Tampa,
What a nice
Florida.
guy, though.
Yes.
He didn't curse or anything.
No, nothing. Kyra, go ahead. You're on the
Stay
air.
in New Orleans, Denny. You're my kind of person.
Hey Jay, I'm a native of Baton Rouge, and I am so glad
Hmm.
to hear a celebrity
That's right.
come on the air and
It's like
tell
Howard. No, that's right.
and tell the feelings that you have about the city because you're there, you see what's going on, and
She likes what you have to say, I believe.
I mean, do you really resent
I sleep
Brad
with a
Pitt?
shotgun in my house.
Really?
You do?
That my son built.
Right. I got to meet that son of yours.
Really?
Let's go to John. John,
Someone
you're
breaks
on.
in, he'll choke.
Hey,
him.
this
What
has
the fuck?
gotten serious all of
Yeah,
a sudden.
Beechwood, New Jersey. Go ahead, John.
Yeah, hey, Howard, how you doing?
Hey.
Jay,
Mm-hmm.
I think you're phony. You talk about being a writer and all this. You went on Tonight Show during the writer's strike. What's that all about?
I didn't go on a Tonight Show. I turned Jay Leno down. I went on Jimmy Kimmel's show.
But he had
Well, what's
writers
the
that were
difference,
striking too.
Well,
You know, I was going to ask you about that, Jay.
Yeah.
You see, I saw
Leno
that.
asked everybody on who he hadn't talked to, and Leno hadn't had me on in 10 years.
Right.
Probably because I do Letterman and stuff.
Right.
He calls up, and they want me to come on, and we turned it down. But some people were saying, "Well, okay, I'll come on if you'll have me on after the writer's strike," and he wouldn't say that.
Right.
So, but I like Jimmy Kimmel. I think he's a good guy.
Yeah, I do too.
And I went on the Jimmy Kimmel show, and that didn't. I don't think me going on a Jimmy Kimmel show. meant anything.
But isn't that sort of hypocritical? You're a writer.
Yes.
You're on strike.
Yes.
Yeah, it is. And Jimmy.
Totally hypocritical.
No, I mean, did you
Whatever
put
you
your,
just said.
Did you put your career ahead of?
I had nothing to
writing?
promote. My career hasn't been ahead in a long time.
But seriously, I
I'm
mean,
wondering if he put down his little sign to go into the show. Did
Well,
you
no,
walk
they
off
stuck me in the back, so I didn't have to go past the picketers. By the way, why weren't the signs more inventive? The signs weren't even in, if they're such great writers.
it's true. But seriously, did you have qualms about going on Jimmy's show?
No.
You really didn't.
None.
Oh,
The
stop
Jay
it.
Leno show I turned down. Isn't that enough?
Well, but wait a
I
second.
probably could have used an appearance on the Jay Leno show. I probably could have used it.
Right, sure. Might have led to something better.
Whatever. I
Who knows?
turned it down. That's right.
Okay. All right. So, in other words, you will sell yourself out to a certain degree.
Well, here's what's sad. Leno's numbers were bigger without writers and
Yes.
continued to beat David Letterman
Yeah.
with all the writers, which, of course, made him more of a nut. Letterman's now more of a nut.
Do you think that Jay Leno is lying when he said he didn't have any help writing his
monologues? Of course he
monologues?
is.
He is lying.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
Watch this. There's a strike. Nobody's here. Don't you and Artie talk on the telephone?
Sure.
And by accident, Artie says a few funny things that you by accident write down that you later on by accident remember and say on the radio?
And then I accidentally pay him?
Exactly.
Right.
You don't pay him. You give to some charity that he's a big member of. Right. You know, I don't know.
So in other
How
words-
about Clean Syringes or something? You do something for him. Whatever that group is. How about that group, Clean Syringes? Jesus
Would
Christ.
it be
How about
impossible?
shoot him with something and they never wake up? How about that one?
I can see where your son got his violent tendencies.
You know what? I mean this. When I see the scumbags in the street, why don't we have a truck that goes around, picks them up, gives them a little thing, and it's over. We don't see them
Wait
again.
a minute, Jay. Why do you get to say what is a decent human being?
How do you know I'm not the son of God? How does anybody know that?
Jay, which pleased you more? I never asked you this.
What?
Which pleased you more?
Yeah.
The hurricane in New Orleans or the tsunami? Which did you
You know
like
what was
better?
funny about the tsunami? Watch
What?
this.
There was something funny?
I'm vacationing. Let's say I'm vacationing, and I look out the window. My wife says, honey, all of the animals are running uphill, every one of them. And we're having our breakfast. Remember the videos of the people having breakfast?
Yeah. Sure.
And the ocean went out a mile.
Right.
And all the fish are exposed, and the fish are trying to go uphill. And now every dog, every cat, every fucking goat, every idiot animal runs uphill.
Right.
I'm one of these. Get the towels. Get the suntan lotion. Let's go uphill. Right?
Right.
When my cat is nervous in my house, I turn to my wife and go, earthquake, earthquake. And we get ready. We stock shit. The cats are like nervous. Earthquake. And I'm kidding.
The animals know instinctively.
Of course they do. He's right.
There
about
wasn't
that.
a dog killed in the tsunami. That's true.
Because
Not
they
a-
knew to run uphill.
Not a fucking goat died
Right.
in the tsunami. My family and I would have gone uphill.
Right, because you see the signs in
Even the
nature.
son who chokes people would have been able to figure this out.
He would have stepped on Jay's head to get uphill.
What about the model?
Petra Nemkova.
And she loses her fucking boyfriend and
Right.
shit, right?
Right.
She's hanging on a tree.
Now she's with Sean Penn at the Oscars.
I know.
When the ocean goes out a mile, something bad is going to happen. They went surfing. Those idiots went out in the surf.
They walked a mile to get to the
They
surf.
went out. Oh look! Now we can go into shallow water. Right?
So you see this kind of behavior, and it makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Here's what's sad. There's so many stupid people running loose. And a lot of them are in, they're actors and everything else. And maybe we're not the brightest either. But we've made a big deal out of the really stupid. And we have events for them. And the Academy Awards is one of those events. You've been to a award show?
Sure.
It's very boring.
Yeah, it's the dull. People say, "Oh, I want to go to an award show." I go, "You couldn't even sit through it."
Why does Jack Nicholson go every year? What does he find so interesting there? What is it?
I don't know. I asked
Well,
him. They
he-
said,
they
well, they
kiss
said
his
he,
ass.
he went because he was a presenter this year. I said, I think
He's always presenting, though.
Yeah,
They
but-
invite him every year, and he says yes.
he likes the attention.
And if they're such great actors, why can't they read the cards or be natural? Even the
You're
guys
right.
from Knocked Up were terrible.
You're right.
They
It's-
were no good. They
What is
weren't
it?
funny.
Is it the writing or is it the?
It's that guy with the curly hair who's a fucking hack. The gay writer guy. What's his name?
I don't know.
Every year they...
Bruce Valanche?
That asshole.
Is he ruining the
He
award?
couldn't. I want to tell you something. If he rewrote the fucking Bible that had no members of the goddamn Christianity, it'd be over. He is the worst writer in America.
Bruce Valanche?
Of course he is.
I don't know the guy.
Did you laugh
know
at anything anybody said?
No.
How about when Steve Carell came out and thought, what's the pretending? By the way, when you tell a joke,
Yeah.
when you say something funny,
Right.
you're saying it and you're hoping for a reaction.
Absolutely.
Jon Stewart acts like we've already laughed before he's spoken. It's like, you're already laughing no matter what the fuck I say is hysterical.
Well, he's used to getting his ass kissed. I mean, he gets a lot of
I'm sure he's a
accolades.
nice guy and all. And I'm watching and going, John, could you give me a fucking second so I can see if it's funny or not without you going, what I'm going to say is so fucking funny. I mean, Lewis Black tells a fucking joke and then you laugh.
Right.
Right. So I'm watching the whole thing, and then he pretends he's playing tennis with some little girl.
Jon Stewart.
Right.
Right.
And we come back from commercial, and he goes, "Oh, you caught us."
Yeah.
Thinking that's like in the high school you do that shit.
In other words, Steve Carell did the same sort of thing. He starts to read
my
the
God.
thing, and then he goes, "Oh, I'm reading the wrong thing."
Oh my God! What a piece of shit.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's hacky. It's
the
hacky.
Average American thinks it's stupid.
Well, the ratings are down. They're lower than ever.
Yeah.
You know
Look,
this.
I'm not helping myself either. I mean, this is probably why but nobody gives a shit either. But
what do you hate about Spielberg?
Oh, please. How about the gay guy that wanted to fuck you? Remember that guy? Once he'd have seen that hairy ass, he wouldn't have run for 100 miles. Must have hair everywhere.
You're very angry, but I think rightly so.
Why shouldn't I be angry? You've seen me in a movie lately?
Did you notice that?
by Hollywood, yes.
I know I haven't seen you in a movie, and you're quite good at it.
Yes.
Now, this Marion, what's her name? Cotillard.
Oh, my God.
What?
Edith Piaf. Except for the rice, what did she do for us?
What is
the name of the rice?
She won Best
Pilaf.
Actress.
Vie en Rose.
What did she do? You tell me right now. Hold it. I'm going to ask anybody. Who is Edith Piaf? Why do we give a shit?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Why? In other words,
it wasn't an American movie. It was a French movie.
But
they supposedly loved her.
They have been writing books about her. They have been talking about her for years. She was married to a boxer who died in a plane crash.
Yeah.
She once peed on stage.
Yeah.
She peed on stage.
Peed on stage.
Why?
I have no idea.
She was a real mess.
I don't
She was
know.
a
She
mess.
was incontinent. I don't know what her problem was.
The original Jackass.
So this woman wins about no one will ever see that movie. It's a foreign movie.
Right.
She shouldn't even be in the Academy Awards. I don't get it.
It was rather depressing to me that not one American.
What is wrong with the American actors?
Are American actors worse?
Why don't we start the immigration thing by throwing them out? I don't want a Canadian taking my job. I don't want a Mexican actor taking my job. I don't want a French actor taking my job. I'll vote for whoever says throw those assholes out first.
When is the last time you were in a movie? I mean,
I know I have a movie, this Pool Boy movie coming out with
Pool Boy.
Warren Zide. Yeah, the guy that did American Pie. I made fun of it last time. He got all upset.
Yeah.
But I think my son's going to do the music, and I'm going to be in it and everything else. It was fun. We did it in New Orleans.
Pool Boy.
Okay.
Pool Boy. It's called.
All American cast. No.
No. Miss Playmate of the Year from Germany is in it.
All right, but that's
when you
understandable.
bring breasts from overseas, that's okay with
Nobody
me.
cares about that. Now you got to check out Jay's radio show. Believe it or not, Jay has a radio show here.
And he apparently has
By the
a lot
way,
to
I have
say.
nothing to talk about now. This is my whole show.
Yeah, this was the show for the day. He's on weekday afternoons from 3 to 6 on Sirius Stars. That's channel 102.
Right.
The Jay Thomas Show, and it's quite good. Yes, Ralph, go ahead. You're on the air with Jay Thomas. Ralph,
Now, you know
are
what?
there?
I try and wonder, do I talk like this because I'm really angry, or am I really just observing what I've seen over 30 years as an actor and in Hollywood? And I mean it. I've sat on so many sets, and I've done tons of shows. I've done like 300 TV shows.
You have.
You'll be sitting there, and you'll be talking to someone, and you're about to do a scene with them, and they are so uninteresting that you can't believe that you're in the room with them, and they are telling you that they don't know whether they're going to go to their therapist or they're afraid to miss their macrame lesson or whatever the fuck they do, and they chant and they do all this shit. And I don't want to be there with them. They're unfucking interesting.
You know
You're
what?
saying that most actors that you worked with,
uninteresting
people. That in other words,
Well,
they're
he's
empty.
right.
They're empty vessels.
And they're fucked up.
My kids are both right now tonight. Both my boys could act tonight. My youngest one could be in a sitcom now.
Right.
I know it. It's not hard to act. It's hard to get the friggin' job.
Right.
So I tell them both, be anything else, a doctor, an architect, or whatever, then go act.
Right.
But by the way,
I want you to name one. I want you to
tell
name...
me what Queen Latifah could do if she wasn't an actress.
Right.
What the fuck could she do? What could...
Rap.
No, but if she didn't do that, if they didn't have show business, what could... At least I could sell real estate or teach a fucking class.
You are a multifaceted guy. There's no question about it.
I mean, it drives me nuts.
You're not the typical actor. You're
Jay
brave.
makes a good point because I started to root for the music this time around. You know, I used to be against the music when they'd be up there giving their speeches, but there was a woman, she was winding up to be the most boring human being on earth, and they started playing that music.
Poor
I
darling.
said, thank God.
Right.
You're a brave guy.
Oh, you mean get rid of them?
Yeah.
Oh, that's...
Jay, you're a brave guy. Name the most boring actor you ever worked with. The guy who you said, my God, this guy is
He's
an empty...
like wallpaper drawing.
He's an empty slate.
Ted Danson.
No. I made a
Murphy
mistake.
Brown.
And when I thought it, I made a mistake. Greg Kinnear.
Greg Kinnear.
He's the dumbest.
Not dumb. I worked with him in a movie called A Smile Like Yours.
Right.
I was positive I was going to be the next big star. In Hollywood.
Right.
Once again.
I looked at him and I
You're not
thought
that bright either.
he was exactly right. He was on Talk Soup and he had done the movie. And the second movie he did, I was in. I played his best friend.
Right.
I sat across from him doing these scenes, going, What is this? We'll never see this guy again. So I was totally incorrect.
Right.
He's a very nice man.
Right.
But as I sat there, I would call my friends and go, man, oh man, I hope this guy doesn't get in my way. You know? I hope he doesn't hurt me.
Is he one of these guys? Is he
Very
one of
nice.
these guys you describe as like you're in a conversation and it's just dull? I mean, there's just nothing happening.
I never met Brad Pitt, but I imagine that would be the description also, because writers. And by the way, I think Greg Kinnear's career turned out great.
Greg career.
And it's
He's
unbelievable.
done very well.
And he could act his ass off.
Right.
I made a huge mistake. But, you know.
Who is the most arrogant? The arrogance.
The guy on Special Victims Unit.
Belzer?
No, no. The guy that was on Oz.
Maloney?
Chris Maloney.
Yeah, arrogant, huh?
I'm in the makeup chair, and I don't think the shows are any good. I think CSI sucks. I think they're all terrible.
Right.
So I'm in the makeup chair, and it's kind of new. The show's kind of new. It's on a year or two, and Maritza Hargitay or some shit.
That's Law and Order.
You know,
okay.
the people that really act in those shows are the character actors who make $150 a day. Right.
Right.
And the rest of them go, well, did you do it? Did you do it? Did you not do it? There's an eyeball on the street, whatever the deal is.
Right.
So I say, Jesus Christ, the guy that was on Oz that broke people's necks when they were going down on. Remember those
Right,
scenes?
yeah, he
They'd
was
suck his
an
dick
angry-
and then I said, my God, he was on that show and now he's on this. And she goes, what are you talking about? I said, how embarrassing. She was embarrassing. That's a huge deal that he was naked on TV and fucking people up the ass in a prison. And I'm going, what? He's a huge fucking star. So I go in there. I work my ass off. I cry. I'm burning my mother with cigarettes, whatever the fucking thing was they had me do. I turned it down twice because they wanted me to be a pedophile. And I said, I don't want to fuck a kid up the ass on national television just yet. So
Just yet.
I do the scene and I bum. All right, cut. And I think you usually go over and go, wow, as the star of the show.
Right.
Wow, that was terrific. He left the room. See you later.
Wow.
And I said, gee, what's that all about? And I said, I guess he did that to... And then who's the other
Maybe
guy?
you didn't do that well.
Yes, I did, you prick. And who's the other guy? Ice Cube? Who's on the other?
Yeah, Ice-T.
Ice-T. He's another one. What is he, a fucking movie star, Ice-T? He doesn't say anything to anybody.
In other words, when you're there and you're visiting a set,
They should
Right.
kiss the character actor's ass. They're making no money. They're crying. I'm a man of the people.
Right. No, but you're making a good point. In other words, a star shouldn't be so carried
man of the
away.
people.
Yeah. A guy should.
By the way, when they gave the sound mixing Academy Award, Fred should. It's putting sound effects in a movie. They gave him an Academy Award. I almost vomited.
I'm glad somebody said that. Because,
Projectile vomiting I almost had.
I mean, not that what I do is all that great, but I'm looking at now what they do with motion pictures. There's computers. There's this. They've got 4 guys all working faders.
I'll never work again after this appearance.
Everybody's very
angry
Yes,
and everybody's
Gary.
overlooked.
The guys out there telling me that Jay's got a pretty good story about going on an audition and thinking he was going for another genre. He went to go do a drama, but he thought it was a comedy.
No, in front of Ivan Reitman.
What happened? Ivan produced my movie.
I know he did.
He's a great
What
guy.
happened?
I went up for a movie, maybe it was Legal Eagles or something years ago.
With Deborah Winger.
Deborah Winger. This is a long time ago. I was in the movie. Oh, no, I got a part. So I go in, and it's a guy who's in a courtroom, and he'd stolen televisions and stuff, and so they're grilling him, and all of a sudden he breaks down or whatever, and he confesses. And it was part of the thing where the lawyers weren't that good, and then some big thing happened, and they had to really be good. So it's Ivan Reitman, Ghostbusters and some shit.
Ivan's the biggest.
So I go in there, and I do this wild fucking audition, and I'm being funny. And Ivan stops and says, this is a drama. I read the whole fucking script and thought it was a hysterical comedy. Right?
you didn't read it the right way.
Apparently not. So they said, would you like to go outside and think about it and come back
Settle
in?
down.
So I go outside and I hear guys in guns fucking crying and shit. So I pull the fucking hairs out of my nose to get tears in my eyes or whatever you have to do. I don't know how actors do it. They pull hairs and they do things. I'm poking myself, throwing salt in my eyes. I go back and I stole the fucking TVs, and I cried. So then they call back and they go, they hired you, they gave you a part. I said, wow. They said, well, you're not going to get that part, but you're going to play a smart ass waiter at a restaurant when Paul Newman comes in to have this meeting with this guy, and they give me all these lines, and they said, look, I said, I don't want to play a fucking waiter. No. You're going to be kind of smart ass. It'll be great for your tape, and you and Paul Newman. When I get there, of course, whatever I was supposed to say was completely cut. And I ended up delivering coffee, and extras were asking me for water and shit. Oh, yeah.
Poor you. You know, you don't get any respect.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what I did to Ivan Reitman.
What'd you do?
Did you get a scene with
I'm
Paul
with
Newman?
my kooky kid who's like at the time 6 years old, and we had just come back from a therapy session, and we're out in front of a mall. I'd taken him to something, and I have this. I don't buy great cars, so I have an old Toyota hatchback,
right?
And I had a switch in it so you couldn't steal it, and I could flip the switch, you couldn't start it.
Right.
So my son and I are waiting for our car, and here comes Ivan Reitman and his wife in matching brand new $150,000 Mercedes. His little girl sits next to my son.
Right.
My son looks at what she's bought or something. She pulls her bag back, and she's like rude to him, right? Mm-hmm. I hear Reitman and his wife say, we're in a big hurry, we're in a big fucking hurry, this and that and the other. Here comes my car.
Oh, boy.
I get in the car and I flip that little switch and I go, and my car suddenly wouldn't start for like 20 minutes.
So you made them late.
Of course I did.
You didn't have your kid choke Ivan's kid, though, or
Now, by the way, Ivan Reitman, I could have been a pile of dog shit in the middle of Sunset Boulevard. He had no idea who I was.
Right. Well,
and my little boy
star.
kept saying, Daddy, I think you hit that button under the dashboard. I said, shut up. Shut up. I tell you what, here's $5. Go strangle somebody at the sandbox.
If you could have your son strangle any celebrity, I mean, kill them.
No.
Would you?
No.
Who would it be?
There's no celebrity I want my son to kill. By the way,
if you could kill any celebrity, who would you want? Who
There's
would
no
you want
celebrity
off the planet.
No, I'm not kidding you. There's no celebrity. I think if Johnny Knoxville had really gotten an acting career, I think he'd have been right up there.
He would have been really mad.
Did anybody see the great Louisiana movie, All the King's Men?
I missed that one.
Oh, Johnny Knoxville had a dramatic part in it. Okay.
How'd he do?
Terrible. He was the worst. Thank God.
Do you like at least when he does those stunts?
I like when he gets kicked by a mule and shit. Yeah.
They'll like that. All right.
You know what? Why don't they die, those people?
I don't know.
They don't
They're
ever
amazing.
die. Yeah.
It's amazing. I just saw a tape of Johnny jumping something.
Who's on the phone, by the way?
That's Ralph. Ralph had a question. Go ahead, Ralph.
Hey, a couple things. First of all, you're wrong about Jon Stewart. He was really good on that on the Academy Awards. But it's great to
Wait
hear
a second. I had an opinion, and then you call me and tell me that I'm wrong about my own opinion?
Yeah, you are.
Well, you might have thought he was great. I think that he thinks he's so hysterical that you're laughing prior to him speaking, and I just said, just say the joke, and we'll decide whether it's funny or not.
I got to tell you, Jay, I've seen you work a crowd live to do a stand-up kind of situation. I think you'd be a terrific host for the Academy Awards. I think you could handle it.
Wait, who the fuck is Ralph? Oh, in the background. Who is Ralph?
No, I'm going, because you want to know something? Jay would be funny, but they couldn't handle it. Hollywood could not handle it.
I saw Jay at Don Buchwald's birthday party. He killed.
Think about that.
He would be
hey,
the
Jay,
funniest.
Jay, we'd love you to do the Academy Awards. What have you done like it? Don Buchwald's birthday party?
Well, if you could work that, if you could make that funny, you could do anything.
I do play big rooms and stuff. I'm always positive. I'm not going to be funny, and I do what I'm going to do, but I don't think it's going to be. That's what I'm saying. You're supposed to do it and let people decide.
But if your premise is that anyone in the world could be an actor, why are you upset when Johnny Knoxville becomes an actor?
Good point.
Because it's not. Shut the fuck up, Ralph.
All right, Ralph. Goodbye.
Good point.
All right, I'm done with him. Yeah.
Because in one way,
annoys everyone.
Oh, it's so hysterical.
You know what? I'll tell you something, and I know, and I'm sure all actors are like this. And I have a lot of friends that aren't working.
Go ahead.
You can't watch something and watch somebody do it, and you really want to be there. It's impossible.
Right.
And so when it happens, and they haven't gone through like the little like
trials and tribulations.
Right, and I mean this about Greg Kinnear. I was absolutely wrong about the guy, right?
But you were upset. He was the host of Talk Soup, and all of a sudden now he's a big deal.
Exactly.
You had paid your dues. You had done radio. You had taken acting classes.
Even now, it's like you really wonder, but there is no reason for it. People say to me on the street...
Were you upset with Heath Ledger when he died? Because
I could give three shits. Oh, poor Heath Ledger. 28, had everything in the world, and took too many pills and died. Fuck that guy.
By the way, they missed
Fuck
Brad
that guy.
Renfro in the whole rundown of who
He was a
died
nobody.
this
It'd be like if
year.
I died. Nobody gives a shit.
But, I mean, that's how they are out there. Heath Ledger, if he hadn't just done, hadn't had an Academy Award nomination, he wouldn't have been there.
So, Jay, what you're saying is a guy like that's lucky. In other words, you've been waiting for the big break your whole life.
No,
You
but
wanted
I've
the
had a
movie
ton of
break.
breaks.
Yeah, but
I've had every chance you can have.
Yeah.
And no one can say that I didn't get to every spot you can get to. There is no reason why people make it and no reason why people don't.
Right.
If you do stupid stuff and get caught drunk driving and all that, and you don't, okay, that's understandable. Except now, like Amy Winehouse, when they were giving her the Grammys, I said, this will cause, what this says to her is, you're a heroin addict or wherever she is.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. And we're going to give you awards. You saw what she did the other day? Tore the hotel room up
She
and
went
all.
berserk again.
Absolutely. I think that when you work with people and they just came off the drunk tank and shit, and you go, wait a minute, don't pay them full fucking fare and don't give them fucking awards and shit.
It encourages bad behavior.
Absolutely.
Josh, go ahead. You're on the air with Jay Thomas.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Jay is the biggest fucking asshole you've ever had on your entire show.
How can you say that?
That doesn't bother me because it's your opinions.
He's doing so great here. He's imparting a lot of wisdom.
He's making some sense.
He's making some sense here today.
I've hurt myself career-wise, but, I mean, how long do I have to wait for this thing to really take off anyway?
How old are you now?
I'm getting old.
Are you? Do you ever give your age, or you keep
No,
that?
never.
Never.
Because you still want those
Leading man roles?
No. There's always there's always that hope they'll let me play 50 again.
Right. Any chance of that happening, please give a call. Yes, Josh, what's your point?
Yeah, I think Jay is still bitter about getting kicked off Cheers, and that's why he changed his whole act to be a bad Kathy Griffith act.
Yes, I agree with that.
You're so out of line with that comment.
That doesn't bother me.
It bothers me. I don't like it at all.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't mind other people's true opinion. It doesn't bother me.
You are one of the few guests that refreshingly has answers for every question I give them, and you talk about your life and you talk about what goes on in Hollywood. It's very refreshing. Ian, you're on in Albany.
Hey now, Howard, how you doing?
Hey now.
I got two things. One,
Now, hey now, is that a big saying here?
Hey now, we love Larry Sanders.
Yes.
We love the Hank character.
Yes.
He always says hey now, and we
Right.
love hey now.
And you say hey now.
I say it in my personal life.
I
You
see.
I go hey now.
It's almost like the chant, Namneo Rangier.
What's funny about it is someone called me about a year ago and said, do you know that fucking Larry Sanders show rips off your hey now? I said, no. You have it all factored. It's a tribute.
Ralph says it more than you.
Ralph says hey now.
Every 2 seconds.
Hey now.
Totally identified
Now,
with
who
me
is this, Ian from...
This is Ian from Albany. Go ahead,
Hell
Ian.
yes, Ian from Albany.
One, I just want to thank Artie for helping to save my life. I had a bad opiate addiction, and him bringing up Subutex, I looked it up on the internet and went to my doctor and got Suboxone. I've been clean now for a while. So
You,
thank
you
you,
took
Artie.
something that makes you stoned, but it's not an opiate.
Right.
It blocks the high. It doesn't get you stoned.
Why would you want to block a high?
Well, because you get high too much.
Really?
Yeah. When you're getting high on heroin, you need something to...
Really, to block it? I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm
God,
glad.
are you on heroin, really?
I was.
Jesus, that's wild.
Want to get out of the room now? Or
No, that's crazy.
All right. Ian,
Heroin
what
and
is your
shit. I
point?
love all that.
Have you ever done heroin?
did brown?
Well,
You know what brown is?
Brown.
You mix it with gunpowder. You mix either heroin or coke with gunpowder and
Oh
you
my
snort it.
God, I've never.
Why
done
would
that.
you do that?
They do it to the kids in Africa before they send them out to, kill people.
What does the gunpowder do?
It makes them want to shoot, I guess. I don't know.
No, seriously, you ever heard of mixing
I
heroin?
know. I never.
Brown.
That sounds like something like Skinner would do on the
No,
road.
I had one of those. I had a kid on. He's like famous now, who was one of these little murderous children, one of these murderous African kids, and a woman in Ohio adopted him. He's like a college student now, and they're saying the book may not be true, but we had him on, and he talked about they would load him up with brown, which was cocaine or heroin or something, and gunpowder, and then indoctrinate him, and it's like Blood Diamond.
Wow.
Yeah, brown.
All right,
Wow.
Ian.
Hey, Ian, don't try that, okay?
Ian, if you had a point, what is your point?
I just wanted to also say how refreshing it is to hear Jay come on the air and truly speak his mind instead of this canned bullshit that celebrities usually say.
That's right.
Yeah, but it's not helping me. And I mean, Don probably doesn't like my wife.
Keeping your mouth shut hasn't helped.
No, it hasn't.
Yeah, so maybe go this route. That's it.
Try this for a while.
All right, let's
I used to make fun of Robin Williams, and then I heard they were redoing the Mork and Mindy movie, and I've said he's the greatest guy in the world. I'd give anything to be Remo Da Vinci one more time.
That Remo Da Vinci character. Do you know that that's my code name when I stay in a hotel, Remo Da Vinci?
It's the greatest name in the world.
Absolutely. Don't use that name, Robin.
All right, I can't use
All right,
that.
listen, Jay Thomas, you are a
Thank you.
fresh breath
It's
of
always
air.
fun to be here.
Air, what?
Thank you.
You're a breath of fresh air.
I am not joking, though, about thinking of Fred the other night when they were doing the sound effects.
Yes.
I thought, well, this is like Fred winning it, which Fred would deserve an award
I thought
because of
Fred-
the longevity he's had.
I thought Fred blew it yesterday when I asked him to do the impression
We
sound
put the
effects
spotlight on him.
of me masturbating quickly. He choked a little bit.
There's
That's
no
the only-
sound effect of that?
Well, he
Can you do it today, Fred?
Yes. Fred, I'm going to slam.
What is it?
It was, no, not that.
What is that?
I said, Fred, I slammed the door. I began to jerk off, and I came in 3 seconds. And he was a little slow on it. So, Fred, redeem yourself now. Go ahead, if you would. There you go. All right, that's it.
Academy Award nomination.
Jay, how'd it go in there?
You know, it was like talking to a friend on the telephone. You know, I mean, it doesn't help your career any, but it's fun.
It seemed like you had a lot to get off your chest. What's with all the negativity?
You know what I like about you? You're so insignificant, and then you make comments about people. I have nothing to get off my chest. I had a very nice time in there. It's like talking to someone on the phone about people that had no interest in helping me anyway. So then how can I hurt my career if they weren't going to do anything for me before? Then fuck them now.
So you might as well just say it.
But not just say it. They don't give a shit that I said it anyway. And they're probably not even up this early. I never say things in the middle of the day like this. I don't wait right early.
Hello. Maximus. Welcome. Yes. Are you excited, Borat? I'm very excited. Do you like, how do you feel about Howard? Who? Howard Stern. Who is this? He's a radio host. Ah, very nice. In the US of A. Yes. And you're going to do a show today? Yes. How are you feeling about that? Very nice. And are you going to talk to him about your new movie? Yes. And what else? I do not know. I will have frivolous chit-chattings with him. And do they have radio shows like this back in your homeland? Yes, we have a radio. We have 18 radios. Do they have any hosts? Do they have a DJ? Yes, there is Johnny the Monkey. He do a show with Victor Hotelier. Excellent. I think I've heard of that. Yes. It's very popular? Very popular. Who would you bring with you here? This is Azamat Bagatov. He is my producer. Hey, how are you? How do you say his name? Yeah, Azamat Bagatov. Oh, okay. Are you going to bring him in with Howard? Yes. Excellent. Young boy, let me alone. We need to prepare, make preparations. Okay. Go, go, go. Okay. Go away, gypsy boy. You want to be left alone? Yes. Okay. We need to make hand party. Okay.
Borat is here, and Borat has a big movie coming out. It's called Borat Cultural Learnings of America from Make Benefit Glorious Nation of Kazakhstan, opening this Friday in theaters everywhere. Here is Borat. I'm
just calling it Borat.
You call it Borat the movie.
It has a very long title, Artie. You have to say it all when you get a ticket.
That is Borat right there. There he is. He's very famous.
That is him. Wow.
That's Borat. Hello.
One of the chocolate people is here. He's kissing
Fred.
He's headed over to Artie and Benji.
He shaves nice.
Benji is kissing Borat.
Does he smell nice? Oh, he's doing the whole room.
He's much handsomer in person. You are much more handsome in person.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hello?
Oh, he's bending down to kiss Howard's pee-pee.
No one's ever kissed my penis before. That's a custom, I guess, in your country.
Not on the show.
Come on in and put on some headphones. Come on.
There's a woman in a cage.
A woman in a
Didn't you
cage.
say that's where women belong?
You do a slave?
I have heard you call women, Barat High.
Do you have a drink?
Yes.
Yeah.
What would you like?
What?
What kind of drink would you like?
No guest has ever come.
I like it very much. Coca-Cola.
Yes.
No charge?
No charge.
No charge whatsoever here in America.
Very nice.
First of all, congratulations on your new movie, Barat. That's an exciting thing for someone from a poor country like yours to have his own movie out, and I understand that this must be quite heady stuff for you, right?
What?
Right?
You speak English very well?
Yeah.
Yes.
Barat, you must be shocked by Robin's appearance. You call black people chocolate face?
Yeah, so she have a chocolate face. I see you keep her in a cage.
Well, I get the feeling that
Yes.
you are fearful of black people or don't like black people.
No, on my journey, I encounter some of these chocolate faces in a street.
Yes.
Yeah.
And do you know them?
I might. I don't know. I don't know where you were.
Right.
And they were very interesting people.
Right.
Teach me talk like them. And also in Kazakhstan, we very much like a popular dancing Negro named Michael Jackson.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, you know
Michael
him?
Jackson, yes.
He's popular in Kazakhstan.
What was the reaction?
We like his new song, Beat It.
What was it? We got that song years ago. I
Yes.
imagine it doesn't get to Kazakhstan until
Takes a while
much
to
later.
get Oh, you received this year ago?
Yeah, 10 years ago, maybe, Beat It.
Whoa.
Yeah. We have a lot of advancements here that you don't have in Kazakhstan. But, you know,
we're already done with Michael Jackson.
What was your reaction?
You are done. We have many experts in my country, but one of them is Small Boys to his ranch.
Small Boys to his
What about
ranch.
that? What did you make of the accusations that Michael Jackson could be attracted to small boys? Is that something in your country that is very illegal, that they would put you in jail for touching young boys?
He is attracted to small boys?
That's what the rumor was, that
He was tried.
He is a ladies' man.
No,
we
no,
see
no.
very much a bit it, and this Billie Jeans.
Yeah, no, Billie Jean. A lot of people feel Billie Jean.
He have a face like a knight.
A lot of people think that Billie Jean and when he married Priscilla Presley's daughter, Elvis Presley's daughter. Yeah, they thought.
Did her
maybe-
father come to the ceremony?
No, he was dead. Elvis is dead.
Elvis is dead?
Elvis is
You
dead.
don't know Elvis is dead. Elvis has been dead a long time.
His culture is very different than
Whoa,
ours.
that news is slow over there.
Talk to me.
I would like to say on behalf of Kazakhstan, we are very sorry to hear this news about Elvis.
Thank you.
Thank
Very
you.
nice of you.
We're all upset about it. What
Yeah.
about that, though? In your country, what do they do to a man who touches young children? Would they put him in jail, or would they do worse?
Yes, a man who touch young children in a
Yes.
bad way.
Yes.
This is illegal.
It is.
Right.
You cannot touch young children in a bad way. You cannot play with a drum or fiddle with small hole.
You can't manipulate.
I told you, go to jail. Unless, of course, it is the Feast of Shurik, in which case it is obliged.
Oh, there's a big holiday where you can do that.
Only one time a year.
Talk to me about the Jews. There's in your new movie.
Can we sing his song?
Throw the Jew down the
well.
We've heard that. That's a very
Yes.
disturbing song.
Yeah.
Are you good at
It is
spotting?
a popular children's song in my country.
Are you good at spotting the Jew? In other words,
Yes.
when you see the Jew in your new movie, I saw the movie. It's a fabulous movie.
That's how you remember.
You were tricked by the Jews. They even turned themselves into cockroaches at
Yes.
one point.
What?
Yes, it's unbelievable. What?
I have not heard this.
Yeah, through magic. And,
Really?
Are you good at identifying a Jew? Can you smell one or spot one far
How
away?
do you spot a Jew?
Yeah.
You must look very much. Often they wear gloves.
Yes.
So you cannot see their claws. And then they walk very much crunch like this.
Really?
Yes. And you must be careful, because they can fly on you. Yes.
Are they bent over? I know it's a lot of them lend money.
They can shift their shapes.
Yes.
Oh.
Very much.
What do they turn into?
Anything they want. We know, as you know, the world was created
when Ukta, the great hawk, laid an egg over 1,023 years ago.
Of course, yeah.
And picked out all the countries of the world, starting with Kazakhstan.
Right.
Before he went off to be and have another egg stolen by Nurjan, the giant Jewish mongoose.
Explain something to me, because I don't understand the history of your country. A lot of the countries, like Kazakhstan, is near Russia, right? It's all that that Eastern European stuff, right?
Yes.
Did you once have Jews in your country, and did they kill them all during World War II? Did your country go around and help the Nazis to kill all the Jews?
Our country was created after fall of communism in 1991.
Yes. Yes.
And then,
ooh, that burp really smelled. What did you have for breakfast?
Yes.
Yes.
I ate the breakfast.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, please.
Tell me about the history with the.
You like to laugh?
Oh, dear.
Did your country at one point have Jews and they killed them all?
No, we have Jews. They have a very nice life. In fact,
Are they rich?
I live 3 miles north from the fence of Jewtown.
There's a fence.
There's a Jewtown.
Yes.
Right. I want to test you and see how good you are at identifying Jews. I'm going to show you pictures of some.
No problem.
I'm going to show you pictures of Hollywood celebrities. Some of them are Jews, and some of them are not.
You have Jews as celebrity?
Yes.
Not in your country. Huh?
Hollywood is very much in the control of the.
All right.
How you say?
The media.
Put up the first celebrity.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at this. Look at the TV screen, Borat.
Yes.
And, now, this is a woman named Reese Witherspoon. Jew or no Jew? You tell me. Yeah, very attractive. And
Very
you know
nice.
the Jew can fool you. And look.
This woman is not a Jew.
That is correct. She is not a Jew. That is one right, Borat. Absolutely.
What does he win?
All right, here we go. Notice in all these pictures we hide the people's hands so you can't see their claws.
Yes, I cannot see their claws.
All right, here is a
but
rock
I can
star.
see their horns.
Yes, here is a rock star in our country known as Pink. Take a look at this picture of Pink and tell me, is she a Jew or not a Jew?
Whoa.
What?
She looked like a monster. I think she's a Jew.
That's right. She's a Jew.
Really? I tell you.
Pink is Jewish. Boy, you're good at this. You're winning, and let's go to
You
our
can't
next one.
see because she has much hair to control, to hide her horns.
That's right. That's why her hair is piled up on her head.
Yes.
I'm going to show you another picture. This is an actor. He's very famous. His name is Owen Wilson. I don't know if you've ever heard of him. Take a look at his picture and tell me, is he a Jew or not a Jew?
Jew or not a Jew?
All right, let's take a look and see if this is Owen Wilson. What do you think? Look at the nose.
She is very nice.
Yes.
She is not a Jew.
You're right. She's not a Jew. Yeah, that's right.
She's nice, but
Boy, you are terrific.
Very nice.
You care to try a couple more?
100% so far.
Children from age of 5 are taught this game in school.
Really?
This is what you play in your country.
We are taught this for 2 hours every day. Identify the Jew.
Take a look at this next actor. His name is Will Ferrell. Now, Will Ferrell is a very famous comedian, and you know that comedians many times can be Jews. So take a close look at him and tell me what you see in his face that tells you whether he's a Jew or not a Jew.
This man do not look like a Jew, but I think maybe he is a luli, a man who goes to edge of forest to make bang, bang, bang in anus.
You think he might be gay?
Yes.
He does like to show his body. And you're right, he's not a Jew. Again, you're right. And I would have guessed he was a Jew. But look at the kinky hair.
Gay?
He might be gay.
He have look at the eyes. He have no mustache.
I'm going to give you two more. Two more.
Yes.
All right, let's see how you do, because I'm impressed. This is an actor and comedian. His name is Ben Stiller. He is a famous comedian. Is he a Jew or no Jew?
He is no Jew.
Really?
Well, he's half a Jew.
He is half a Jew?
That's right. His father's a Jew.
Oh, good.
I am sorry. How did he get his position? Because the Jew decided they want another Jew to tell the story to the rest of the world.
How about what about, are there any Jews in this room, Barat?
Yeah, do you see
Are
any
there any
Jews
Jews
here?
in this room?
We wouldn't have any Jews in a room with you. so
Thank you very much.
We
You
know
would not
better.
insult me.
Finally, I'm going to give you one more Jew or no Jew. All right.
Yes.
Here is a picture. This actress, very famous name, Kate Hudson. Kate Hudson. Maybe you've even
Yes.
seen her in your country. Very beautiful. All right.
How much?
Does that exactly?
Very nice.
She's not cheap. I can assure you of that. Jew or no Jew? Kate Hudson.
She's no Jew.
She's Jew. Goldie Hawn is her mother, and a Jew. Can you believe
Impossible.
that? Impossible.
Full Jew?
Half Jew.
Half
She's
Jew.
half.
Maybe that's what
But
fooled
where
you.
is her beard?
No beard. Maybe she shaved. I don't know. Maybe because she's half a Jew.
Yeah, you got to be full for
Yeah.
the meter
She
to go
do
up.
not look like a Jew. But this is why Jews are crafty. They can
Dangerous.
they can make a disguise. You do not know where the Jew, and then pounce.
Pounce on
Yeah?
them. What can you tell my listeners about spotting a Jew? Because in this country, we're not educated like you are.
I say, firstly, look for claws.
Right.
Secondly, check for hat. Take out the hat.
Beanie.
Yes.
Yes.
Beanie?
Beanie, the yarmulke.
The yarmulke?
Yes,
Yes,
a beanie.
but if they wear a hat, look underneath. Maybe they have horns.
All right.
And if you don't see horns, they can be ground down. Yes. Check very much. And also check if they are counting money.
Right.
Can I say this Melvin Gibson's?
Yes.
Mel
What did you
Gibson,
think?
yes.
Did you hear about that in Kazakhstan?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would like to pronounce on behalf of my country that we fully support the statement by anti-Jew warrior Melvin Gibson.
You like him over there, and he is considered a great man in Kazakhstan.
We now, since statement, will be building a statue towards him.
What do you think about in our country the rise of the black people? You got Oprah Winfrey. You've probably seen that on TV. Oprah
is-
Winfrey. This is a talk show host. She's the wealthy,
Yes.
one of the wealthiest women in this country, and
Yes.
she is black.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
She is your friend?
No, unfortunately, I don't know her.
You feel like all the blacks must know each other, right? It's like a
Yeah.
club.
Club.
Yeah. I feel that way as well.
I feel Robin knows Oprah, too. She's not telling us.
You've done very well at identifying Jews, and I'm impressed with that.
Yes.
And one of the themes of your movie is sex. You even claim that sex
You're
in
very good at
you're
it,
very
I
good
heard,
at it and
yes.
stuff. What is
Yes, I am very nice. I am thick like a can of Pepsi.
it in your new
Yes.
in your new
Yes.
Barat movie? You're even nude with a man.
Yes.
Yes, and
he-
naked in the bed.
He
You
is
do men?
What?
You have sex with men?
No.
No?
No, I am naked with a man.
Yeah.
And
I
what's
do not
the
make a
purpose?
sexy time with a man.
No.
Talk about sex in your country and talk about sex.
Can I make clear this is a part of movie film where this me and my producer Azamat Bagatov, who I bring with me today.
Oh, is he here?
Yes.
Oh, he's here.
Yes.
Oh, bring him in.
Bring him in.
Do you want to bring him in?
If
Maybe
you want,
don't.
yes. If you want, bring him in. We can bring him in. He is fat.
He is fat.
You were in bed with
There
this
he is.
man? Oh, my goodness.
They're nude in the movie. The
Oh,
two
my
of them are nude.
He is a fat.
You two wrestle each other nude and do 69 on one another in the new movie, right?
הוא אמר שכאילו שאנחנו עושים משהו ביחד.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Let me ask you about sex, if I may. When you...
Azamat do not have so much sexy time anymore.
The women in your country are very ugly, right? I mean, you fall in love in your movie with
It's not true.
Well, Pamela Anderson is gorgeous.
Very nice.
They don't
yes.
have women that look like that in Kazakhstan.
But we have Miss Kazakhstan, Karilgash Atmova.
Uh-huh.
Very nice.
Yes.
She have... we say we do not like when the teeth make standing.
Uh-huh.
We like it more to make a dangle.
Right.
Oh.
And many of our ladies, for a beauty tip, they attach rock to end of teeth.
Right.
Karel Gachatmova, she have make teeth that make dangle 1.3 meter.
Wow.
1.4 including milk valve.
Talk to me about what kind of sex you like. Do you like to mount a woman from behind? Do you like to get on top of her and face to face? How
I
do you
like,
like to take a woman?
What do you mean from behind?
A dog style.
Ah, yes. In Kazakhstan, we like very much sex position dog style.
Right.
Where the man stand upright, naked, and the dog stand like this.
No. I don't mean when you make love to a dog.
You make love to dogs?
No, I'm talking about when...
Only on the Feast of Shurik.
Okay.
I'm talking about when a woman gets down on all fours like a dog. And I imagine with the hygiene in your country and the fact that bathing is not so easy, you could catch a whiff, a smell from a woman's ass, and that could be very bad, right? Yes. Well, is that a tough position for you to just get a smell of ass when a woman is in the dog position?
You do not do a dog position with a woman.
What do you do?
It is considered impolite.
Right.
We like very much American position, 69 blowjobs. Very nice. High five.
High five.
אז אמרתי להם שזה יפה שאנחנו עושים את הבלוג'וב.
What would you do if you...
he liked.
What would you
He
do?
liked to tell he liked.
What would you do if you ever accidentally had sex with a Jew? Like, that could happen. You could be fooled. You did get fooled.
It's not possible.
Kate Hudson fooled you. She's half a Jew. She had no beard. She had no horns.
Yeah.
She could fool you and have sex with you.
Yeah.
What would you do to yourself, or what would you do to the Jew who fooled you?
I wear around my neck a jar of gypsy tears that protect me from diseases such as flu and AIDS.
AIDS.
So you're taken care of in that department.
You don't have AIDS in your country. More here than yes. And
spread by the Jew.
AIDS was started by the Jews.
Yes, a Jew bit a man.
Yes.
And spread this AIDS.
I've heard that theory.
A Jew bit a man. Okay.
Did Hitler go too far, or did he do the right thing?
I do not want to comment on kindly General Hitler.
Oh, you're a big fan of his.
We in Kazakhstan have our own opinion about this man.
You must be very excited. Are you the biggest star in your country that you have your own movie coming out?
Are you drinking
Coca-Cola?
No.
Very nice.
You like Cocoa. I thought you liked Pepsi.
I am the fourth most famous star in Kazakhstan now.
Fourth most famous.
Yes.
And who is the most famous star in Kazakhstan?
Number 3 is Lily Utmarkan, who is the ex-Soviet Olympic gymnast who now works in the Kazakh State Circus, where she is famous for putting one foot in mouth and the other deep in vagina.
Right.
Oh. Yes.
What about a woman's vagina? Do you like it shaved, or you like it very hairy? Very hairy, that traps in the musk.
I like a shave.
Shave?
Yeah?
Very nice.
That's
very nice.
Yes.
Very advanced.
Robin, you shave the entire thing, right?
I don't shave the entire thing.
Yeah.
You have a landing strip?
What do you mean a landing strip?
Like a little Hitler mustache.
Yeah. Why?
Just like a little hair.
Her vagina hates Jews.
Have you ever made love to a black woman?
No.
Never. You would like to, though.
Not so much this one.
He's not offering me.
Not
He's
this
not
one?
offering me. Don't even worry
You don't
about
want
it.
this one.
Not so much. She look nice, very cuddly. She have a nice face.
Right.
Laughing all the time.
Yes. But you're not
Very
interested.
nice.
You're not interested in her.
But not so much for sexy time.
No, not for sexy
But
time.
for a wife, you would be good.
Oh.
You are strong on plow?
No.
You have history of retardation in family?
No.
Very nice.
Yes. Oh, no, she's a good woman.
My brother is retarded.
She comes
That's
from
what I heard.
My brother's a retard. Your brother is a retarded person.
Yes.
Yeah. And you try to buy an apartment where you could chain him up?
Yes.
Yes, because why? He's very dangerous?
He is dangerous. One time he broke out of his cage and he
Take over.
Jump on my sister and
raped her?
Yes,
raped her.
Yes.
Do you use a rubber when you have sex, or do you, a condom, or
What
do
the
you,
minute?
do you ever wear anything for protection over your penis, or do you like to go in straight away?
You like to talk very much about the penis.
Yes.
High five.
High five.
Very nice. You are like a Kazakh man.
Yes, very much so.
You would be very popular in my country.
I identify. What about?
I wear for protection on my penis. I wear a from leather that my father have used and my 12 brothers have also used.
Yes.
Wow. Yes.
Very nice. Very nice. Well, your parents must be very proud, and your whole village must be proud of this movie that you made.
Well, my mother is Mariam Tuliakbai, and my father is Boltok the rapist.
Yes.
Why Boltok the rapist? I don't understand
He was
that
a
name.
rapist.
He also was my wife. She is Mariam Tuliakbai, daughter of Mariam Tuliakbai, and also Boltok the rapist.
How much money do you think this movie's going to make? That's the big thing. Box office in this country is one of the most important things. If you make a
Yes.
hit movie, if a lot of people go to see it...
Would
and
you like to make another movie?
Yes, but this movie already have been great success in my country.
Right.
Oh, yeah?
Where it knocked the top spot away from a movie film King Kong.
Yes, yes.
Which had been #1 film in Kazakhstan ever since it was released in
Wow.
1932.
That's impressive.
Yes.
King Kong is a fabulous movie.
Wow, gorilla.
Yes,
Oh.
and he takes the woman,
Yes.
and he wants to have sex with the woman, but she's
Yes.
too small.
Very naughty.
Yes, it's a great movie. You're absolutely right, and I welcome you to this country, and I wish you luck with this movie. I do.
Thank
hope,
you very much.
I hope it is a big success for both of you, and if
He
this is.
was the producer or the director?
This is
man,
producer and director Azamat Bagatov. He is
speaks no English.
He also is a producer of other television programs, and he is the most experienced film producer in Kazakhstan. He personally, over the last 15 years, have watched over 12 movies.
Wow, so he
that's
got to
how
be
he
the
got his
director.
experience.
Yeah.
Impressive. Let's go to Jimmy. Jimmy is in Long Branch, New Jersey. You've heard of New Jersey, Barat? Yes.
And the Morazovich from New Jersey. Yeah.
Jimmy, go ahead. You're on the air.
Hey now.
Yes.
Hey, Borat, what's up, buddy?
What?
I heard this guy hasn't washed his suit in about 5 years.
Well,
He looks very
he
clean.
looks terrific.
Yeah,
he
he
really
looks
does.
very
Wears
clean.
the same suit. Barat,
But he says, oh, sorry, go ahead, Alex.
I want to congratulate Barat, and I want to wish him the best of luck with the movie.
Thank you very much.
I know it comes out Friday, and that is
Yeah.
a big day for you. And we'll be following your success. I think the movie's going to be big.
If it's not a success, I will be executed.
I bet in show business that can happen.
Terrible. But I was wondering if success would go to his head. If you're very successful, will you start sleeping with Hollywood stars?
Yeah. Which star would you love to sleep with more than any other star that you can think of?
I would very much like to sleep with this very pretty Hollywood starlet, Elizabeth Taylor. We see her new movie film, Cleopatra.
Yes.
Very
sexy.
nice.
Yeah. Well, you might get your chance. She's a Jew.
Oh.
I would not like to sleep with her.
No.
Is she really a Jew, Robin, or did she convert?
She converted, didn't she, when she married Eddie Fisher?
Oh, so she's not a real
She's
Jew.
no
Yeah.
Jew.
That's
Don't worry
okay.
about it.
Okay, good for you. Well, that is nice. Well, let me congratulate you. I wish you a lot of success.
Thank you very much.
I believe, Robin, this movie is going to do very well.
I hope so.
You learn about other cultures.
Yes.
I know in the movie, I saw it, I loved it. I saw you, even, there's a ritual in your country where you chase the Jew through the street. and
Yes,
throw
the running
things.
of
that
the
like
Jew.
a rite
the
of
running,
passage?
The running of the Jew, is it called?
Yes, the running of the Jew.
Beautiful costumes and
Yes.
very, very exciting. And
Well, I talked to a bunch of college students this past week, and they're all very excited to see your movie.
Ah, very nice.
Yes,
And that's who you
college
want.
Kids love you.
You want young people to see it because the young people go to the movie sometimes 2 and 3 times over and over again. Like a retard, they'll go see the same thing over and over and over again.
Whoa.
And that's what you
Yeah.
need. That's what
Would you like to be #1 at the box office?
Yeah. What did it mean a box office?
See Barat in Barat, Cultural Learnings of America for Make Benefit, Glorious Nation of Kazakhstan, opening this Friday in theaters everywhere. And you should really go see this film. It is a great film. I believe you've made a great, great movie. It's a great accomplishment.
He has no idea what you're saying.
No,
He's
but
got
he
a
can.
blank look on his
He
face.
can see that I'm sincere.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And let's go to Kyle, who wants to say hello to Barat and wish him luck. Yes, Kyle, in Orlando.
Oh, what's up, Borat? How you doing, my man?
What? Hey, what up? What up?
Would you ever like to get a hold of Robin's big black melons over there?
He
said no.
He said he's not attracted to Robin.
I'd make a nice wife. Well, apparently, you don't have sex with your wives.
Not so much.
No.
I make with a prostitute.
Yes.
Ah.
You love prostitutes, right?
Yeah.
You know who loves prostitutes is Artie. Artie has banged many, many prostitutes.
Absolutely.
What was your
Very
best?
nice.
I could take Barat around town, maybe.
What was
Yeah,
your
let's go.
Barat, what was your best experience with a prostitute?
Get his pipes cleaned.
Did you ever have two prostitutes at the same time? Two women at the same time, or
Not so much.
right? Which kind of prostitutes? You go down to the Midtown Tunnel and get blowjobs?
Last night, we went to a nightclub
Go ahead.
in Chelsea.
Yes.
Yes, very nice, called the Cock.
The Cock.
Yes.
Yes.
And we go in there. There are maybe 200 men's and only one woman's.
Oh.
And who did the woman choose? She chose a Borat.
Oh, really?
Yes. Ladies like a Borat very much. I have had a syphilis 15 times. High five. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Very nice.
Yes.
And this woman looked like Kazakh woman. She was more tall than me.
Oh, you're
with
kidding.
a deep voice, yes, very strong.
Yes.
And she take me back to my hotel. And then she give me drink, and I do not remember what happened after. But this morning, she was not there, and my anus was hang loose like the mouth of a tired dog.
All right. Was there blood involved?
No.
You weren't bleeding from your backside?
Not so much.
No. All right. Well,
Just
that's good.
a little loose
Just a
back
little
there.
loose. That's all. Well, congratulations, Barat.
Thank you.
I'm
On
gonna-
my anus?
On your anus.
Yeah.
Yes. And congratulations on this great accomplishment. It is a marvelous movie. It really is fantastically funny.
I can't wait to see it.
And we all enjoy watching your television show.
Thank you very
and,
much.
your
Will there be
movie.
more television?
We hope so.
Will there be more television?
I do not know. I have decided not to work with this man, LG. I think he is retarded.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I hear what you're saying. Anyway, thank you. And everyone go see Barat. This Friday it opens up, Robin. You haven't seen it
No,
yet.
I have not seen it. I'll
But
have to
I-
go to the theater and pay to see it.
I saw an advanced screening, and I
didn't
love it.
pay.
He
I didn't
he's
pay.
off for free.
Yeah, high five.
High five.
You sound like a Jew.
That's right. I learned from the Jews.
Yeah.
All right, Barat, thank you. And thank
Thank you very
and
much.
thank you, Asmat. Thank you. Thank you. All right.
Oh, Gary, I was. You know what? You know, Britt, we're just gonna have him talk to her first.
Okay. All right, it's fine.
All right, how was it in there?
Very nice peoples.
What was it like to meet Mr. Stern?
Which one was he?
This was. He was the tall gentleman with the long hair and the dark sunglasses.
Yes, very handsome, very sexy man.
He made you play a game in there called Guess Who's the Jew?
Jew or not Jew?
And you did a pretty good job.
Thank you very much. I'm very well trained.
How come you're so well trained? How do you know how to identify the Jew?
We are taught how to identify Jew at the age of 5 in high schools.
Well, what are some of their characteristics?
The claw, the horns, and flying.
You mentioned that they disguise themselves sometimes.
Yes, we know they can shift their shape.
Like chameleons.
Yes.
Now, what did you think of Robin? She was the chocolate-faced one.
Yes, very nice, a very round face, fat. I like.
How does this show compare to radio shows in Kazakhstan?
We have a show presented by Victor Hotelier and Johnny the Monkey, his children's.
This is a Howard TV original production.
Here's a taste of what you have to look forward to.
On this episode of The Bonus Show.
I want this Santa to sit on my lap.
And this is what we wanted to work on. Richard is a lick ass.
Dude, I'm telling you. Benji is so busted.
I don't want to make a big thing of this. I really don't.
And we'll show you what Jason uses his index and middle finger for.
Fingering is my go-to move. I always thought I was good at that.
Hello, Stern fans, and welcome to The Bonus Show, a weekly update of all the great behind-the-scenes moments you can't see anywhere else. I'm John Hein.
And I'm Rachel Fine.
And I'm John Hein.
I think you covered that.
John Hein.
Well, John Hein, you and every other dude watching the show is going to love the next clip. I'm not even going to bother setting it up other than saying nip slip.
And I'm John Hein.
Howard Stern shows blast from the past.
All right, so we have some bad news for you. We're not going to be able to get you on this time.
Okay.
All right.
Too bad.
Do you want to make like a plea to the camera or something for?
A plea? I mean, is it going to get me anywhere?
It's not going to get you on, but maybe it'll make the TV show for this.
Howard, I baked these fresh homemade cookies for you. And I'm really disappointed that I didn't get an opportunity to meet you. But maybe you can ask me back sometime. I'd love to meet you. I'm so good at this.
All right, that's good. All right.
I haven't been nervous at all, and you guys take me out here, and now I'm trembling. And I even have my strawberry lip gloss. I thought I could plan a little kiss on him. So here's my little outfit. I even groomed myself underneath, so I thought maybe I could give him a little show of that. But, of course, and this is what we wanted to work on. Anyway, I can't show you the rest. It was supposed to be a surprise for Howard.
Man, am I in the Christmas spirit.
Are you sure you're not just horny?
Maybe that's it.
Well, let's see if this next clip turns you on. Here's Richard trying to lick Ronnie's ass.
What's wrong? Everything come out all right in there?
Go lick the fucking bowl and find out.
How about I just lick your ass instead?
Go ahead, lick my ass. Go ahead. Lick my ass.
You don't think I won't?
Yeah, I know you would.
I'm even gonna take my hat off.
Here.
You asked me to.
Go away.
You asked me to do something.
Dude, I'll fucking slam the side of your head. I swear to you. I swear you'll be fucking bleeding. Go away. Dude, I'm telling you.
Just let me lick it.
Get out of here.
Just turn around. You won't even know what's happening.
Go away.
You won't even know.
Shut the camera off, he'll go away.
Oh, you just broke my teeth. Oh my God. Ronnie, I'm just trying to lick your ass, man. Ronnie, this is you. This is your bunghole. Minus the gray hairs. Look at him, he's smiling.
What could possibly follow that clip?
Well, I can say there's no shortage of clips where Richard is somehow trying to lick or suck a male body part, but I'll spare you all and stick to the ass-kissing theme and show you Lisa G on the red carpet of Dinner for Schmucks.
I'm with Howard Stern's news department.
Oh, cool.
He's got a news department that covers the world of Howard Stern.
He's everywhere, man. He knows everything. He is everything.
So you're a fan?
I am, actually.
And so how long have you been listening?
Since, you know, how long has it been going on? Just been a perpetual thing, yeah.
Decades, right?
Yeah.
So what do you love about Howard?
I don't, well, because he's Howard. What's not to love about Howard? There's a lot, everything you love about Howard is what other people hate about Howard, and that's why I love Howard.
And that is?
The controversy, the outspokenness, just everything. He's Howard.
So what do you love about Howard?
I think just the balls to say what he thinks.
Right. Well, you know, you have a sister who's a newscaster, right?
I do. W, how do you know that?
You know, I've done my research.
Move over, Siskel and Ebert. There's a new movie expert in town, and his name is Steve Brandano.
John, I think that Siskel and Ebert moved over a while ago. Here we have our perpetually labeled intern sharing his slightly psychotic opinions on the best way to watch a movie with the ever-lovely Ms. Robin Quivers.
And then I was bummed when he didn't go.
Right. It would be great to have a conversation with you, but we're denied.
I never said. And now we can't talk about it in the office.
That's
now
right.
we're on the Steve
That's
rule.
right, because you can't spoil anything for him.
There's other people who didn't see it.
That was the craziest conversation.
I like when you yelled at
I thought Steve had a pretty good head on his shoulders.
I just really like comic books, and I want to see it with people that are exactly like me, which is way overboard. Let's say.
Look, I said, I went
crazy.
to a midnight Batman screening, so I would have been there if you were there.
Nah, he still thinks you're a I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
No, I'm saying that I could sneak in.
I don't know. I don't
to
know.
one of his, sacred
I don't think
ratings.
I don't think he'd let you. I don't think he'd let you.
The people in there, and it wouldn't. And but at Howard's one, there's 20 people, and at least 15 of them are there because they got invited, and it's cool to go to it, not because they like Iron Man. And even if they do, it's like, all right, get over it. You've never read a comic in your life. Get out of it.
Oh, you have to have read the comic. You have to have read the comic.
No, you don't.
I think what he's trying to say is you're phony.
But I'd
So
like
many
to be
words.
with the people that did. For the first time it comes out, yes, I would like to.
I think Steve
I
is
don't
saying
think
he
that's
hates
crazy.
women.
There's no
If you-
such
He hates
thing.
women.
If you love the Yankees, right? If you love the Yankees, and then the Yankees start winning, who do you want to be with? The people that loved them before they started winning, or all these people that are now?
I really don't care.
All right, well.
And the saga continues with Benji trying to beat the clock every morning.
We all know what he's beating every morning, which is probably why he's late so much.
Benji, you have a little more than 40 seconds.
Benji, so the other day you were pretty close to being late. And what happened?
Well, I'm not going to cut it super close anymore, which I used to do, and that was a mistake. And I'm not doing that anymore. I know, the latest I can leave without cutting it super close, and then there's something I had to take care of, and I took care of it, but I wasn't close. I wasn't running or anything like that.
When did you actually get into the studio? Do you remember? It was by seconds you made it, right?
No. It was more. I mean, it really was. I don't want to make a big thing of this. I really don't. I don't want to make a big thing of this. It wasn't her fault. I don't blame Lisa for it.
Who said?
But Ronnie was pissed at Lisa about it.
Who said you blamed Lisa?
No one. It's not her fault.
I've felt that the introduction to the wrap-up show highlights have not been, how can I say, grand enough. So I've picked a music track that will be played before we begin the wrap-up show clips. DJ, hit it!
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to bestow you highlights from the greatest wrap-up show on the planet! Let's get it on! Yeah!
Now that I can make fun of Ralph, I gotta say he's wearing an ankle bracelet. Is that a good thing for a guy to be wearing?
No, it's not an ankle bracelet.
What is it?
It's a piece of string.
But why
I
is it
actually,
around the ankle?
I don't know.
I couldn't notice the ankle bracelet. I was too busy looking at the sneakers with no laces and no socks.
Some people love to compliment their wives. Others like to pamper them. Sal likes to piss his off and lovingly throw remote controls at her head. Nice.
Has she ever thrown anything at you?
No, but I threw a remote control once at her, and it hit the back of her head. I didn't mean to hit her. I was pissed off. And when I chucked it, the battery compartment opened up, and batteries were flying on both sides of the room, and she went down, and the battery compartment went up in the air. It was funny as hell. It was like a scene out of...
You guys all laugh about it now?
Out of the Three Stooges.
You guys all laugh about it now?
I laughed like a motherfucker.
Were you laughing then? As it happened?
I said, oh, shit, and I went down and I laughed a little bit, but she really pissed me off.
We all know how Jason fingers chicken wings, but we're about to find out how he fingers something he loves almost as much as food. Vagina. This is a warning. This clip may leave a grotesque image in your head that will haunt you for many years. If you're easily made nauseous, please turn from your set for the next 30 seconds.
Fingering is my go-to move. I always thought I was good at that, and then they're saying ill fingering's gross.
I'm gonna vomit. Just give me one. That's as bad as the taco.
That's gonna make it gross as fingers. I don't know. They were talking about it, but I was a little
Your
bummed
hairy
out.
sausage fingers.
Yeah, my hairy sausage fingers, they were scratching my balls. I mean, all that's true, by the way. But the rest of the stuff they said made me feel great. Yeah, I was like, wow.
Well, they also said they didn't really like big penises, and you're a Magnum guy.
No. I'm Magnum for girth. The one girl said girth. I have girth. I'm girthy. I'm girthy, and I'm good with my fingers.
Can Gary come back now, please?
Yeah, seriously.
Whatever the complete and utmost opposite of turned on is, I am that right now.
Yeah, me too. So let's leave you with Nip Slip Santa Girl in slow-mo. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.
That's not going to help.
Helps me. Helps me a lot.
Great.
You know what else helps me? DJ, hit it!
Let's hear it for Nip Slip Santa!
I'm John Hunt.